this is where round one begins. Into the hero pick ban system for EU. We are enabling that. So I am a one-man army right now. As of right now, just one man rocking the world. But I know how to run the pick ban system as I've done it before in the past. So it's kind of a breath of fresh air and having a player set that wants to commit in terms of playing the pick ban system. But our picks are going to be kind of sussy. I'm going to be honest. I'm looking, seeing the usual comps out here, right? Viper Witch and Tessa. But man, Risk is playing a funky comp today. Considering that they are in terms of being able to choose out a majority of the other comps, they made good notion about what they really desire, and that's making a statement. Now, for this team, WKT is actually going to be this party number 10, actually, if I'm not mistaken. This party might be WKS for sure. This is going to be party LAG, with LAG was going to be lag with the Ribby squad. This is WKT, a standard. Spectre's team, gonna have to get a rain check on the name because there's a lot of team names I'm keeping track of. I'm also keeping track of the hero points in the back of my head. The stuff, alongside this as being part of the hoster power, caster power. Boldo, Skynet, Cinnaminian, Sarah, Hyza. I saw Plumie in here. I saw Mado in here. I know Plumie's playing in here, so that's why I don't see her in the chat any longer. But Nineveh's in here. And I believe that was it. I think that's all you guys going to be in the chat right now for round 1 out of the 6. We're going to enter into Padoria Morning Dew. This is how it begins in terms of the solos or trios. Next, we go to Hollow Sunny. Then we go to Morris Island Day. First 3 rounds. It's a case scenario. Gonna hear a little bit of Discord pings. Gonna make sure to disable that in just a moment. We're gonna have a spotlight right now for the players. Also, I want to keep you guys in the notation that there is gonna be a little stutters potentially in the beginning. I want to prepare you for that. Usually this happens more so in Hallroth. Definitely in Morris Isle. But in Padoria, we're cleared and cut. We have the map rotation here, and this is gonna be where our map's gonna be coming through. Obviously, 2 teams gonna be spawning over here. High area of contesting, and for it, a lot of players can actually make make a good spot, making this their choice of spawning in just because of the high loot area. And as well as seeing Heaven's Watch coming out from PSR, they do have Dark Tide coins to be burnt out here, 15,000 on hand, and they still have more to loot up here. The shop not available immediately. They have to make their way towards one of these locations, but we're seeing a lot of fights. DRK are taking fights up against what seems to be WKT. Now for DRK or WKS in this instance, having a chance to see the Kylan former comp with the chance of seeing a Tin High, not an active open, instead of the Kylan off rip. You can see how much this is going to connect into those hits. Liska getting caught into these back and forths, not having a great time, and looking for the lower 2 charge to be released. There's going to be 1 sends out. There's going to be 2. Predator goes, Cred Hug's going to go down. But obviously, WKS still utilizing this Keelan ultimate all the way throughout his entire duration. 1 clean to the next. Spyro goes out the RMBs. There's going to be the hits. There's going to be the eliminations. Dual blade elimination coming out. Syra ultimate to come out here. But will Hypercube actually have a chance of coming back out of here? It's a rare instance. Since the list is going to be seen Tacky going to be locked into the dazzle, into light beams. Level 2 stagger. Finding out another stagger coming out here. Now for this res position, this would be a really great position to stop. But Tacky is limited by the power invested into his own set. He's got to be careful about what's going to happen next. Because once he deforms, that's all they're looking for. 1, 2, 3 confirms into jump LMB. That's going to be 3 eliminations so far in the res to confirm for credit dollars. Now, obviously, 3 eliminations for PSR as well, but 5 eliminations for Hypercube, or actually for Hex right now. Looking at the Viper Witch and Tessa in Arcadia, I'm looking to try to burn into getting the Thunder Coins and getting that puzzle done. Having Vopine's Essence on this team comp really comes into numbers. They don't take Roman Yang fights as much. They probably don't take Roman Yang fights at all, so they can really take fights that are concentrated outside of the scope of a limited amount of time, with the amount of health that can be given in Roman Yang. And so for that, that's going to be given towards their players. That's going to be given towards Sachiko. He himself is going to have that on standby. Our stat lines have Hex at first place with 5 eliminations, but with 3 eliminations given out to WKS in their fights up against Hypercube as well, alongside with taking out DRK. We do see Hypercube with 3 eliminations in 3rd place, tied in here with PSR, and then 2 eliminations for Risk in 5th place. Seeing a DRK in 6th place with 2 eliminations, that's going to be the case. We still have fights to be had. It looks like BWG taking an investment of a fight against Zap Prime, alongside with Jeff Sharkey, and I'm pretty sure this is Ellie. What's that team name called again? Not too sure. Gotta have to double check and look at the list. New names were on the block. Like we're a deli serving some cured meats. Nice uppercut. Nice chance to see that dazzle work out. It's you know, perfected chances, but Gene looks towards his grab. R&Bs are out, double R&Bs, looking for the slam down. R&B again, there it is. Real goes in. Ascended, obviously in the back line, has his spotlight right now to look at Jeff Sharkey. Jeff Sharkey looking around to kite around the corners here, and as Ascended makes his rotation here. You know, there's gonna be a lot of chances to lock down within the grapple stacker, but more importantly, just seeing how soon they can go to the shot, because if I'm not mistaken, we do have those couple armors we purchased out, and this team wants to make this happen. They would make it happen ASAP. 1 minute on the clock right now. BWG could be making that chance. I'm pretty sure this is Lexin. Pretty sure it's Lexin. Lexin can have this chance of being able to go look at this team and getting the armor. Maybe even a purple rarity weapon. We'll find out later on. X taking their fights up against what seems to be a huge hit off of PPG, aka Powerpuff Girls. V2 into the F1. Obviously, taking the silence into consideration, that pop is going to do numbers. Maito goes down here, and the V2 from the opposing Viper comes out. Parry, double parry. Ooh, sap hit doesn't come out. Wait, no, we don't have sap. Tessa enchant to count out the Tessa, but I don't even know if Zachi can actually get disenchanted here. He's going to commit towards a full amount of damage spike. And of course, the R&Bs, the parries, the connections. Let me see another one. Let me see jump in a little bit. And we might not even see that one. There's going to be no chance here. Oh, the Sutters. It happens. I called it. I called it. It's happening live. And then we come back into time and space. And there's going to be our eliminations coming through here. Hex are having up to 8 eliminations on the Viper Witch and Tessa comp, marking themselves up for victory, at least in terms of gold, in terms of kills. Switching over to Skygaze Code. WKS are up against what seems to be party number 10, which is WKT. Fighting out under Ice Skygaze Code. TNI Ultimate going to be down here, even holding blue focus. Even if the Lawn of the Conductor is active, parry like that. Combo breaker from Kylan, saving the day for a couple of seconds longer. But there's another bail coming out here for parry. One catch on to the next. Need to catch his target. 1 HP. That ripples Phantom Step. Looking mighty fine. Looking mighty fine, bro. We're looking for that. And they're going to get the elimination. That is elimination 6 right now for WKS right there. And that's going to be where we end up with this leaderboard. We have Taki actually taking a fight right now. Trying to see if I can locate. I can't switch off to anybody inside of the shop. That's unfortunate. They removed the ability for me to spectate. But that's okay. We keep running. Taki, though, gets caught out here for it. Gets this chance of eliminating out for his 3rd elimination for his team for DRK. Meanwhile, his team is still on that reset route. We saw them lose out a fight against Hypercube earlier. Who is Cred Dog? I don't even know who Cred Dog is, to be honest. I have to really run that down. But this is a little bit dangerous, institution right now. F2 shot misses. Justina comes out, really gets a double hit. I'm pretty sure that's a refresh on that freeze. Dazzle comes out. Shotgun blast comes through. Sumo gets caught into the mix. Looking for the R&Bs. Looking to see if Sumo can actually get the shotgun hits off. Yes, he will. Oh, he misses the second one. That's the refresh from the freeze. Can he hit Ribby on the background? He does, but that silence was a little bit too late. And that's going to be the case. Very Shen against Very Shen and try to catch one to the other. That's going to be point of where they can contest it. But I'm pretty sure that missed fight is going to be something we're going to have to keep looking into. LAG on Death's Door, losing out on the Justina. Bandit is making sure they can pressure out this Very Shen to try to get a freeze off of the ultimate. Bandit doesn't want to take their time. He's going to be backing off. Persis goes and sees Oni goes down, and for Persis, he only has 10 grapples and a limited amount of time to chase out and disappear. But Fist Blades come through. The R&B, nice parry. Gonna see 777, making sure they can R&B spam. There's a Dragon Slayer, confirms double hits. No uppercut, right? Can we get that? No, we can't even get that. F2 shots confirming it's Sumo. No parry. It was a good attempt, though. I will be honest. That parry attempt was pretty good. One LMB is not going to catch, though. Very close fight, though. Persis was making it up for himself, especially in that 1v3 situation. Another team has approached, though. Hypercube or Hex, I should say, are making their approach here at probably the best time, best opportunity. The team does not want to commit towards Jet Chase. They want to work towards something else, and that's going to be Mystic Might. Aromi Yang, though, does have Hypercube making their chances in approaching that. And so for Hypercube, if they really want to take this Romy Yang, I ain't against it. Ain't against it at all. My only concern is who they're going to go up against. Kind of in the former comp, there's only, I believe, two of them in the game right now. Fair bit of variation, Justina's though. Fair bit. I also want to keep my voice nice, calm, and collected. You know. Cred Dog, Gear Selection, Quick Charge on the call, Soothing Boon, Scatter Shot, Advanced Heal, good sustain for Taliska. They're party up against for WKS, I believe, that are in the Realm Yang on the other side, which is going to be the case. Kylan former comp as well, or rather as an opposition. Looking at scene, I'm looking in terms of this Kylan because I want to see what he does in case of this mulch slash with the Cicada in the background. If we keep an eyes on him, gets himself caught to a fan after that jump. Unfortunate, but doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Finds a chance to knock back with ultimate cast, and since the Tumult ultimate is done, we are looking at potentially the Syra carry of the day. Dazzling at just the right moment to deny the Kylan. And the grab is had. Wait a second. We got to look for the refresh. There it is. Taliska can get re-grabbed. Okay. Now Syra can look for a dazzle on the Skyline potentially. The Tianhai ultimate, though, is done as it was used pretty early on. No parries. F combo breaker comes out. Double tap dodge to avoid the Furin. Goes for level 2. Hits only one target. Taliska gets caught. And the Furin to kind of push off for that zipping in the background. And then with an R&B release, parry anticipated into his opponent's direction. R&B comes out. No triple carousel today, my friend. But the one R&B comes in, one blue focus can be thrown. And there's a Furin blast confirmed blue focus from his teammates. And there's a chance right now for the elimination to be rung out from Hypercube to WKS. Double MBs. That's elimination spread. That's our Romeo victors. We are going to get a gold long to a purple bow as well as looking at the Fire Arrows target lock. We still have other fights to be happening. I'm looking at seeing about WKT fighting their fights in the Realm Yang. I'm curious about who they're taking a chance. Not in WKT. Who is taking fights in the Realm Yang right now? Looks like it was not WKT. BWG actually took a Realm Yang fight up against what seems to be Risk. Risk taking the victory in their weirdo comp, bro. I wanted to watch that. Man, I wanted to watch that. I needed to watch that because this is a weirdo comp, bro. I'm talking, huh? Liam? Rice Cakes? Where's Robbie Coley? It's an equal balance, you know. Mystic Might though, Spirit Well, we know that Hex had picked that one up here, and we're looking at them taking down WKT outside towards the Misty Blade. Nice test and Shan catching a triple hit, double hit. Not necessarily going to be a problem right now for the handed unit, but Sachiko gets it going with his team. Last teammate left alive right here for zipping. F1 silence, tap dodge, can't believe it. Bombadillo, Crocodile. This is where everything comes out for this team. And they're going crazy for 14 eliminations. Second place, 6 eliminations right now. Third place with Hypercube, 6 eliminations. And then with PWG's Tacky, this is DRK, 6 eliminations in 4th. Risk with 5 eliminations in 5th. Switching on over here, DRK. I want to see what their build is going so far after their Realm Yang. Haven't gotten that win. They did have a Thunderstorm picked up. The Stamina, Hexa Harmony onto Tacky, and a Scatter Shot. Gold Focus or Gold Rarity weapon. I'm not sure who has on hand. I would assume Tacky due to Cyrus shenanigans. We are seeing Risto taking their fight outside of this area over towards PPG. PPG getting eliminated here for 1 hit. Gold Spear onto the Viper, and looking at the purple rarity weapons of Staff onto Lucia and Predator with the purple dual blades. We have Benthic Descent, Sap Jade, and with the engraving. And looking over to Hypercube's team, taking a chase down on towards Jeff Sharky team, which I believe is KMB. KMB, maybe. We'll have to see. Grapple Bump comes out here. Oof, no R&B attack. Not gonna happen. Zatu in here. Rare Zatu appearance. R&B is being released. Taliska finds the double R&B. 1, 2s, 3s. Ooh, can't get it. Desire ultimate comes out in response to Hypercube. Taliska will find his ultimate for Takeda to be worthwhile for the effort. Takeda is going to be able to stop the Justina freezes, and you can see the Tumultuous right into that dash into the Furin Blast, which is a great synergized motion between the players. Considering that once you get that Furin Blast to come through, it's a free stagger hit, and that gives Tumult a way to him to align it with you. But switching on over, Kanji up against BWG here. Losing out on Spectre right now and having to back off what Lumera is instead is within the ancient stockade, working and getting Dooney out of the game. For team time frame, they are losed out. They lost out on 2 teammates, but this does give Romain depletion to be get rid of for 90 seconds until we see Plumeria actually get eliminated out, unless they want to purchase her back. We'll have to see how that ends up. We're going to have to take a look and see about Hypercube though. We do have 23 players still left alive. Second round is still keeping notion of 14 eliminations still in the lead for Hex, or Risk is slowly keeping up as well as Hypercube and WKS. And since Hypercube is also on chill hours right now, Focus Slide is going to be picked up for Cred Dog. But he's going to be holding on to that. We are going to see WKS taking this up fight. They do have Roman completion for another minute, so we have to take a look and see about whether or not Tillis can get caught out here. Slap Centrals. We're in downtown right now. We have no weapons, apparently. The dagger now finally comes out. We were slapping initially, but we forgot to wield it back in. We have V1 still available, though. And whether or not the Takeda Ultimate is going to be readily available, WKS, they got to keep very, very close mindset on that. There's a nice stagger. I see Tianhai in the background. We don't hit those. So let's go. Nice R&B. Looking at the R&B again from the longsword. 27 seconds. Knockback, not good. F1 to reposition to get a little bit of heal. So let's should have ultimate here in just a moment. No, he's at 80. He might die here sooner. And that's going to be elimination. All 3 teammates are going to be able to lock into one soul bloom and picking it up for it. Yo, so can we pick up the soul bloom? Oh, they're trying to decide who's not going to die. And the person that they're going to give the death towards is going to be T9 since he just popped his ultimate. But we still have Romy Yang. Romy Yang too. You're going to see Rumeri getting purchased back here for it. She is going to make sure she can get that res. And then switching on over towards the Romy Yangs in terms of seeing the positions right now. Do see Hex making their way towards the Spear Well over towards the east. We do have DRK and Risk taking their chances over by Azov Peak to make sure they can get their fights going in here. I know Risk wants to take this Romy Yang fight. I want to watch this Rum. I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm just curious. You know, I want to know how this comp works, bro. Bro, I wanted to see that fight so bad. So bad. Yo, Prodigy. I forgot the Prodigy, bro. It's crazy. My man's a Prodigy. A Prodigy? Is it Prodigy or Prodigy? However you want to pronounce it. No one's gonna take this fight against Risk. Everyone's playing cautious. Good notation. I mean, we've seen this even in MPL. Like, players don't take the second Romy Yang. They'd rather take the chances here to be very, very mindful of, you know, the risk. Doesn't look like Jeff Sharkey's team cares, though. They want to make sure they can get in there. I am wanting to make sure Jeff Sharkey's team, if I can get the name, man, because I forget if it's the Kittens and Bunnies team. If it is, you know, cheating GG's. And it is not. Yes, it is. It is the Kittens Bunnies team. GG's. We are gonna go into the realm angle. Lucio gonna pop off here for the Hypercube Ultimate. I said Hypercube Ultimate, but the cube for V1 Hottie. Fighting a pot and eliminating them piece by piece. I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like that was gonna be a combat actually survives, but apparently not. And for Jeff Sharkey, they're gonna go down there in that Romy Yang. BWG outside of this outskirt of the Misty Glade are going straight deep into the zone for party number 3, which is, if I'm not mistaken, Hypercube. And if Hypercube has themselves to kind of survive, it's up to this last teammate. But that's not going to be the case, as they're falling slowly and surely. But back into the fights inside of Imperium. WKS are looking up against, seems to be Black Kanji squad. Excuse me. Nice parry. Nice chance there. There it is going to be the eliminations. That's going to be the case.
Sorry.
Kanji making sure he can go through with this. The loot, I should say, for, you know, WKS. 9 eliminations. More of the fines picked up. They are at 9 eliminations. They are going to be catching the second place right now. They're not tied up here. Risk is burning out time. Mainly just to make sure they can get this buff for as long as possible, which is okay. I'm okay with this. 100% okay with this. That's how it's usually done. Just want to make sure they ensure the buff duration. And this the Draco's Spirit Well. I don't know what happened here, but Hex has this down to a T. That's gonna be the elimination though for Risk. They are gonna take into a gold armor, into gold weapon, gold dual blades to be picked up, another focus slide in the mix, Flamebringer as well, and then having that Draco Storm to be, you know, for chasing out. I'm not sure who's gonna pick up the Draco Storm. I would assume Viper. I'm looking. There's the aura. Who's got that aura? Oh, it's Lee. Okay, it's a Hottie. Is it a Hottie? No, I think it's a Viper. Yeah, it's a Viper. Viper has the aura. That's expected. Even with the changes to the Draco Storm, I don't think anyone's going to really not pick it up. Soul Slash for the DRK, Armor Pierce, Thunderstorm. This is a specialty J. It's an advanced heal there. Predator actually finding PPG outside of this fight. D2 activated. This is great. They can lock down one target and one target only. 1, 2, 3s. Re-release those. And that's going to give Risk that elimination. Looking at them cooking right now against PPG. But PPG is, you know, on death's door right now, even with the blue armors. Teleport was had. They find their chances here. PPK, 1 double R&B, 1 2s, backs up, gets caught to the shotgun blast from the F2 from the Viper Ning, and that is going to be elimination 12 for Risk. they're killing it right now, at least in this round. Having an option right now for 18 players still left in the lobby. Hex has not been able to find any players. They still have that Vulpines. Jade selections, though, do have an engraving, Tempest, Juggernaut on Wooey, an advanced steal, Starfall. Seen the Sign Fang, Bent Descent. Seen a Twin Shot, Bounce Shot, Ripple Step, Phantom Step on Sachiko with that Vulpines. Pyro's Target Lock, Slow Shot, Slung Wing, Ripple, Phantom Step on to Squeaky. So that way, if anything happens, they can pop the ult. And switching on over though, I'm not sure if anyone's gonna go hit the Ace off peak. It looks like it's gonna be the case. K and B actually making their approach right here at the shop. Shot comes out from the Fairy Shen. There's a beacon drop. Sharky does not get any confirmation of damage due to the F2. There's gonna be the R&B, the F1 from the Siren. So ultimate is gonna give enough insurance policy for this team to back away. For Lucio, I'm looking at your R&Bs, bro. I need you to connect those. And Lucio, make sure he can find one target that's low enough. He gets caught. The V1 from Liam, a great lockdown tool for Viper confirmation follow-ups. Excuse me? Yo. Wait a second, we are cooking a little bit. We are going to be looking to see about how these teams are going off, though. I saw another fight happening. I'm not even sure where that fight had occurred. But I think this is going to be where a slow roll. Maybe it gives me time to set up the next round for the pick bands. Let me do that. I'm busy. Zatu's busy yapping. I'm busy yapping. Damn me up. We're also going to have this to be uploaded to YouTube. So keep that in mind. When we have this uploaded to YouTube, it would be a short and condensed version for the VOD, and since it's YouTube, it won't be deleted after 60 days or with storage capacities. I doubt the storage capacities part's gonna really kick in, but I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. Making sure you guys have a good opportunity to notice that. Blue Mary, though, does get caught out at the Tincture Woods. It's going to be a Tesla Ultimate guaranteed, especially considering it's Zipping. A Tian High Ultimate is activated, though. Background character makes his approach. As a side character, he has gotten the character buff. Wooey gets caught in the grab. Unfortunate. Okay, well, this might be a little bit of a problem. They did catch the Draco Storm Wielder, which is got Tessa. But with the V2, the Gene gets silenced. One hit. We need one hit. We need that hit. No cannon shot confirms it. Gene gets the F1 from the Zipping and the V1 and the ult proximate, and he's going in. Now for Plumeria right now, keeping the team alive. The main objective, V1 is a passive heal. So she goes for Dreadful Whale. She gets parried. Gets hit. Gets lost on the dagger. Has a blue one instead and goes for Assassin's Lunge as well. Plumeria making it happen. Going for Draco Storm. Gets parried again. Yo, this is crazy. And Plumeria goes ahead, picks up a purple pair of halberds. Even with the Dreadful Whale not in effect right now, she still wants to make sure she has the weapon rarity to be picked up. But, I mean, listen. F1 Silence comes out. It misses. Dreadful Whale did not attach to Squeaky. Unfortunate. There's going to be that Wu-Chen port out. They know that the value of that is going to be undermined. If they can find them out, though, that would be better. But this team wants out. They don't want to even go south. They want to go north. They want to space out. They don't know how far any other teams are going to be nearby. They need a full reset. And that's what's going to be given towards them. I think we invested all our ultimates. Right? Yeah, all our ultimates were invested in the fight. Kind of baller, if you ask me. Gotta make sure my boy's alive. You know, Seb was supposed to be here on standby, but something happened. Something happened. I don't know. Someone's prayed emotes in chat for my boy. Chat's turning into a Squeaky stream chat. Yo, I don't know. He knows.
You ready for a show?
Ooh, Army. Okay, Bombadillo. Let's go. I'm not sure if Sachiko's actually gonna want to stay there ahead of the curve, but no one's gonna be chasing out him and cutting him off, so that's good. Looking at the V2 for that Viper ultimate to look to lock down here for wrist. This is going to be where the pop comes out. The silence is had, but that huge dazzle came in from Syra. Predator gets his active ultimate to go in. If he can look for a teleport, he could, but the dazzle's just too strong. Oryx Sword comes out, takes a teleport instead. That's okay. We know Rustum is in dangerous waters right now with low HP. Taki is making sure to chase Risk down here as he sees towards Rustum. He gets a heal off. Justina ultimate, not case. But the Fairy Shen shots are confirming. Bandit looking to try to confirm the hits off the dashes with the Fairy Shen. Gets a confirmation on Rustum. Oryx Sword, no knockback. Taki looks to F1 here, gets a dazzle, and this is going to be where Predator could potentially get R&B'd here with the Farish and Cannon shots confirmed. Rampage, incredible amount of damage here for Taki. Has to space out from that. And Wasumo, I'm not sure this is Korean. Pretty sure, no, Bandit is Korean. It's going to be a shotgun blast for Gets Predator there, and another shotgun blast, this time against Lexin. And this is where Lexington goes into Tianhai Ultimate active duty. Primaria looks to lock down the zipping. They get a free grab, or variation I should say. Free grabs are had, free RMBs are made, and that's going to be eliminations to be staved. And this is going to be where the leaderboard starts to switch above all. Now Risk has 2 players still alive. Okay, but Gene is getting caught out by Wooey. Looks like Hex actually going to look to ambush the team in the zone, which is fair enough, right? RMBs are had. We look towards the Sobloom. Wooey's going to get his ultimate right up and going in the next couple of seconds with that tick of rage. And then for Risk, got only one teammate, man. Lucio, make it happen, bro. White Attackers prowess. Make it happen, bro. Still wondering. RMBs. Kumaria caught out here in the corner. This is going to be that final fight we're talking about. BWG actually might be eliminated here. Double RMBs. F1 combo breaker to push back the Zaping in the corner. And goes for the blender. That's 2 players down. But Gene's still in the game in the background. I see my boy. WKS, though, looking at 10 eliminations. They are picking this one up here to be in double digits. Still being one of the top competitive teams in terms of 3rd place. Could potentially knock out Lucio if they find him. And then be able to secure more placement points as a result. But time will tell. Squeaky finding out Lucio. I cast it. I don't know how much you know, but I cast a curse the hell out of that one for my boy. It's an unfortunate circumstance. Boom, bang, boom. Okay, Bajin, boom. Okay, Kylan Guard, boom, boom. Let me see another boom. No Justina ultimate can contest, so that's unfortunate. Keelan Guard, since it's burned, that means that there's no insurance policy right now for Bajin. Bajin has to keep a quick notion about that, considering that he does not have supplies that he would hope for, but all he has is a will and a way and a big nose, but we don't talk about that. We still have a chance here for Hex. Dreadful Whale comes out. Hoping the horizontal comes through.
I've cut off your way out.
Big nose Bajin. I can't believe it. Still alive. Wooey looking towards his cannon shot, maybe. I'm not sure, but the Tianhai is definitely a threat right now. Killing shots come out. The Wuchen board with Destiny on the rooftop of Azov Peak, and we're getting chased down. Yo, Lexin, chill out, my man. He goes straight in. He's trying to force an aggression for all the players to know that there is a team right here. WKS take notion of that with their Draco Storm since they had picked it up, which meant that there was a preemptive Kylan ultimate. But now it's going to be a problematic situation for the reset. Wooey finds a nice chance for that connection from his teammate from Sachiko's Spear. Doesn't really have much to follow up with it. Has Tested Enchant ready to go. Tested Enchant was good for 1 target only. That's unfortunate. No parries coming out of the Draco Storm. Oh my god, this hurts. F1 comes out, there's the enchant, the silence is made, the V2 from the active Viper ultimate comes in, and Wooey is locked in by himself. He's getting caught throughout. He could look to knock back Lucio. Ooh, can we get a reset on armor? Yes, we will. Nice teamwork. And WKS still putting up fights against Squeaky in the background. We have to take a look at the scene about that. It's going to be a zipping with the F1. V1 is down, not going to have it active. Looking to lock down the Viper for Team Hex. Looking at Sachiko. Sachiko finds a nice F1 silence, but doesn't commit towards an uppercut. Saves no time for that. And having to see whether or not a Dreadful Will can be spammed out here over and over again. It's just up to the players. Lucio, living la vida loca, man. Man has himself V1, 15 eliminations, keeping the team's placement alive. There's Squeaky going down there. There's going to be WKS with the eliminations to kind of make a notion. Dreadful Will confirmed. Silence is good. Locks into zone. Might even go for a cannon shot. Doesn't confirm it. There's a flame breaker from Lucio. I can't believe it. The menace, the Dennis. This is going to be where he actually can force out the Tianhai to look for a full reset, and it's going to be given to him. Zipping F1 can be thrown at that range, and then he can just go ahead for pop heal. We have a chance right now for this cannon shot still. F1 silence comes in to play. Having see the F1 come out here. I know the Ascendant is looking past his point. Wooey, Test Enchant was good. Elements of Army, whole check comes out. Ascendant has Tianhai ultimate to iframe. He does not decide to use it, which is okay. As long as he doesn't get silenced, no worthwhile value. But losing out on the Wuchen is kind of a dangerous game right now. A grab has been had. We see that this is going to be towards Sachiko. Sachiko gets dropped immediately. This is going to be with WKS are up towards 13 eliminations. Another grab has been occurred. I'm not sure who. It looks to be Wooey. Wooey actually on ground level right now. Slight Limbley comes in here. I'm just a streamer, but I'm just a viewer. OP Satan. Looking at whether the zipping ult needs to be used. Phoenix Blast double parry. No Sap Jade, unfortunately. I thought Wooey had that. he had a Sap Jade, he definitely committed towards that parry. Obviously, Lucio, if he survives this, man, I'm telling you, if he survives this, he's a menace. And if he does survive it throughout the whole entire duration, he gets the multiplier points. I'm talking about first place. I doubt first place is gonna happen. It's really hard with him. Cornered off here. 8 players still left alive. Who's in the sky? Wooey's in the sky. He's gonna be the only one. Lucio in flight form right now. Looking at Lucio, looking to try to get himself to the 3rd floor. Looks at the target, knocks him in the zone. I'm telling you, man. Look at that. He didn't deflight. He just pressed F. He just pressed F. He didn't cancel ultimate is what I meant to say. Which means that Lucio can get some heals because he can't heal in fight form. And then there's the ultimate. Oh, he tried to go into fight form to set up a teleporter, which would have been set up for 20 seconds, and that would have been great for him to go down below, start some, you know, razzle dazzle action, and then go right back up. Nice parry in the background. I don't know what just happened. What just happened? My man just parried like nothing? I feel like my man just parried nothing. Did anyone else see that parry? Might have been throwing that parry. I'm not too sure. But we do see this party number 7. We see 7 players still left alive. Wooey still left alive. Lucio, Tacky, DRK seems still holding out for dear life. This is going to be 20 seconds left on the clock for the final circle, and Tianhai still hasn't been procced. I spoke too soon. There it is. Tacky goes ahead. Stays with the Syra ultimate. Make sure he can have the high ground. Tessa and Cans are great and all. The last hit confirmations are given to Tacky. He's going crazy right now with the HP, and that's going to be low-key. I think this is going to be a tight situation. Tianhai goes down. Hey, wait a second. Hey, wait a second. Gonna see whether or not Keelan goes down. Nope, that's a tight situation. That's going to be between the 2 players here. 14 to 11, no multiplier. Great work so far. But we are going to go ahead and get this round to be ended, and we'll be back for round 2. This is where our scores from last game led us into. Sachiko's team taking out 17.5, a tied position, but having the majority of kills in the lobby and being able to tie out 2nd place, alongside and seeing about, you know, Risk as well. And, you know, what's kind of interesting in this notion is that with game 1, I should say, see how they're tied between 2nd place like that. That's where we saw them have more kills. They had, you know, even though they died in 4th place, they still had immense amount of kills at 16, and they're still on top. This is close. Risk is in 2nd with 17. WKS with 16.5 in 3rd. And then with DRK in 4th, I mean, Tacky kind of survived that out for the board as a Syra, as he should. But our players are going to be had over here. Our player comps, I might not be able to sneak through all of them if I can. You know, I do apologize, but, you know, I was in the voice chat. All the players like, yo, that was a great first match. I can't even lie. But having to notice who is playing what, that's the mystery, right? That's really where it lies into the words of what am I going to expect from my opponents. So this is going to be the case. But I have a question, Suzuki. I would like to want to play in scrims in the future. How can I join or sign up? Is there any way like EGL or something? We do have a Discord server. Someone put exclamation point tier 1 for my boy. This is not anything like EGL in terms of being officialized with like money, cash rewards, or points towards J-Cup or anything like that. This is just practice scrims. Majority of the case is practice scrims. I have an additional sidelines of a little risk, you know, involved of having there been rewards. And the players have rewards to work towards. That's weapon skins, that's outfit skins, if you can get that. Legendary hairstyle, accessories, things like that. That's what we got going through in there. Our Sponzo looking a little bit hectic out. I'm not gonna lie. We have a lot of fights happening over towards between in the Imperial Village. Double parry from Zap Prime. I'm hoping his connection for his teammates are up to standard because he said it was 300 ping and it's a terrible experience. But you know, I'm hoping that this fixed it. We gave Creditor the role of leader. God save us. Persis going ahead and getting eliminated here from it with a shotgun blast coming up. He's throwing knives, flying knives. Hoping to see whether or not Rustum catches it. Solo pick up for Rustum. Okay, we got V1 zipping ready to go. Tianhai grab is great from Predator. Nice shotgun blast. We're doing it again. Doing it again. We're looking for the horizontal. Nice for Beats. Catches Dooney again. I know Dooney is upsetting spaghetti. I would be upsetting spaghetti. Gets slammed down again. Gets shotgunned out. That is kills 5 for Risk right now. Majority of these players inside of the heart of Bloom Castle, they know that there's a limited amount of time before someone can start snowballing if they get all the eliminations. And that's Risk right now. risk having the opportunity of actually snowballing 5 eliminations, meaning that they have amount of gold. BWG as well. Yeah, she's equal Mario with the fit. She got the fit. She got the face customization, custom made, tailor made. You know, she got that Armani face customization style, bro. I swear on everything. Lucio though fights out against Spectre. Pulls the horror, the vertical, releases it again. Jump on the B, no opportunity. Drop down R&Bs, 1-2s, no 3 confirms. R&Bs, 1-2-3s. I knew it, Lucio. We were gonna get parried regardless. Spectre though goes down here. Hollow out Sunny. Salvation podium solved. Not sure who solved it. I don't know why I can't look at somebody's name on the map. It's kind of throwing me off for blinding. But I'm curious. These guys still have common armor, man. This whole time. I don't know why Rivy is glowing. My man like a human chandelier over there. I do see that the PDR, the PSR, I should say. They're resting their case over into the northwest. Maybe making their way towards Yushan Ruins. Excuse me. We have to see whether or not they have an opportunity to get the loot up here, because if HyperQ wants to take this teleporter, it's a death sentence right now. It's an RIP for PSR. WKS though, Camo's up. Looking like they're going to be ambushing up here. Nice parry. This is up against LEG if I'm not mistaken. WKS in the corner right now. Syra ultimate. Dazzle's free. Second Dazzle is not. The F1 Dazzle actually confirmed the shorter duration, which is unfortunate. But TNI ultimate doesn't really have much value to go inside, so he's going to fight outside. He finds Perseus. A Forbidden Seal is over there. Justina Dash comes out. The insta beam deletion for 777. I don't even know. That's not even an understatement. My man got blown up. Looking like a Taco Bell bathroom at 2 a.m. The thing's a disaster with his HP bar. Over by Windy Stones. WKT up against Hex. Hex playing that Sand Siphon Syra right now. F2 comes out here. Sayuzai, the lagginess is coming through. This is what I was worrying about, and it didn't happen in the beginning, but now it's happening for sure. I'm not sure why. Nice parry though. Oof, nice F1, nice Dazzle, nice chance here to see the Greek grapple, but armor swaps are fast right now in the hands of WKS members. Man, are they really quick with their decision making on that. Siphon comp surpasses Takeda to most. Syra? Parries? Oh man. The reset right now for Hex is going to be tough. They have to decide their spawns very carefully now. Very carefully. Because, like, you know, anywhere can be anywhere, man. They can spawn over here, and this team ends up going here. If they end up going throughout this area, and they're safe to go off to the northeast, PPG's ready to go. This is kind of a scary moment right now for Hex because of these locations. But then again, these teams could end up going off over here and start, you know, fighting each other. We still have a chance for that Rome Yang fight to happen. Party number 11 actually want to take a look at the scene about it. Dooney squad. They didn't lose. Well, they got the res, surprisingly, on Dooney. Surprised they got the res on Dooney. Starfall, though, I'm looking for you, Dooney. If you throw the Starfall, if he throws a Starfall, I'm saying this right now. If he throws a Starfall and it confirms a kill, I'm making a mod. I'm saying it here first. I'm saying it here first. But I need to see it. You know, if I don't see it, and you know, GG's. Frame 1 horizontal comes out here. Dooney looking for the scare rush, goes for ultimate instead. Obviously for WKT, they're going to be spacing out here, or WKS should say. They have the necessary time to back off once that Tian High ult comes out. And Jin Army, those levels, they can be passed up on. F1 comes out here. Kind of working out and seeing about the vertical, maybe the horizontal shotgun blast. Ching. Reload. Ching. Let me see another one. Ching. Let me see another one. Ching. You know, the look of that, man. I'm telling you, the 1.0 is just too good. Too good. Garrison seeing whether 91 can catch this 1-2. There it is. It's that 1v1 aspect. This is why a lot of solos trios players can get a lot of balance in playing solos as well. Because for the team, in these situations, you don't want to throw willy-nilly. You can't throw willy-nilly. You got to be smart about how you're going to take these fights, especially in a 1v1, in a pocketed 1v1. JT Bunny, welcome in, welcome in. Hello. Where's TJ?
Here they come.
Where's Berries? Where's the ultimate? Where's Lucio? Wait, where's that Moonbane? Oh my god, I see it. Rustin, what are you doing? Proc that Moonbane, please. Oh my god, he can't proc the Moonbane, bro. Unfortunate. Well, Lucio still has level 2s to work off of, but after this, no TNI ultimate to confirm for regrab. Looking at the level 2 slashes, they come out of here. F2 Shinoni, ooh, Syra ultimate, full bound scale, R&Bs. Looking for the R&Bs again, 1-2s, no 3s. Backing it up here, Shinoni, ooh, looking for the chance for the Zyke, Stagger mid. Wait, we just missed those. Yeah, we didn't even look at him. Our man just said, nah, peace out, homie. I don't need you. Need a nice grab there. Shinoni goes down here. I'm looking at Romy Yings. We got 30 seconds until then. Is that Viper V1 ultimate just popped out here? Jackie? Jackie on V2. Predator gets caught in the corner. My host. Oh, and he's gone. Rest in peace, my boy. My host. Oh, wait. He has a soul form, though. He can actually go ahead and reposition over by Moonfall Pass. These guys have an opportunity right now to make this happen. We are going to see Saeed, though, going for eliminations. I'm pretty sure that's up to WKS. They are in the zone still. Actually, forces Kaviani. But I really need to see Hypercube's Bradley right now. But 7 eliminations, WKS, 7 eliminations, Risk, 7 eliminations, DRK. This is good. We got a spot right now, right? We got good chances here to see the action. I like seeing the 7 eliminations, but Bandit is not taking any Rumyang. Taliska, Hypercube is though. Hypercube 100% have to. They're gonna get contested right now. Hold on, I'm looking for them. Oh, and we get rolled. We witnessed that. I think we didn't miss that. Up against LEG. Cred Dog losing out on his blue fist blades. Not gonna have a worry about that. Gonna pick those right back up. This is the only other set armor, set weapon, I should say. V1 is still available for that zipping. Ultimate to deny the grabs from Plum. This is gonna be PSR, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god, we missed a grab. That would have been it. That would have been it. The Tian High ultimate is going to have one more chance for a grab here after this leap. Doesn't get it. Nice tap dodge coming out from Cred Dog. This is going to be a spot right now. R&B charged up, releases, tap dodge, 1. R&B again doesn't connect it. He's going to expend a lot of stamina trying to hit this Tian High, going for hoppity, hippity, hoppity. The biggest challenge is him remembering he had Star Power. That's what I'm saying. Parry mode comes out. Seeing about Cred Dog looking for an F1 at the right opportune moment. I'm looking at it right now, right? I'm looking at whether or not he's going to be using it defensively or offensively. Because listen, you can use them both. If he uses defensively and just throws it immediately at an opponent in the distance, oh, chef's kiss. I'm waiting for it. Clink comes out here. R&B's confirmed the bell was too late. Still ate all that damage. Fear and Blast into that rubber band back into the teammate. That's cracked.
Repairing my armor. Wait a moment.
R&B's comes out. LB R&B doesn't get it. Throwing Shuntons comes out. Nice pair from Demise. Dimmy doing workout here. Shout out to the boy. There's another elimination though. PSR having a lot of trouble out there. F1 comes out. Parry mode hits both targets. May not even have a survival chance here, and that's going to be the case. Our Rumyang winners coming out. Need to look into the Morris Blessing real quick. Gold Spear, Purple Dagger, Velocity Untold. Cracked build. Into the sight lines of Hex. They are up against BWG right now, and they're kiting out to Plumeria for the Rumyang buff. They're going to go ahead and confirm it right now. They're going to want to make sure to get into the map. There's more players to hunt out there. Gold Dual Blades, Purple Hong Sword, Slow Shot. Big build up right now for them if they get a musket, especially for Squeaky as he is on the mulch. Our other Rumyang losers as it came through, if I can find it. I'm not even sure we did have another Rumyang loser squad. But it looks like Maito is actually going to have their buff at Draco Storm. Might be a Spirit Well. Might be a Spirit Well. I'm looking to see if they have a gold weapon on standby, and it's not even given to their Syra. So if anything, to their Zai. Nope. So this definitely was a Spirit Well that was claimed up. And if that's the case, that means that we don't have any other Rumyang winners. That means that Realm 3 was not accessed, I would assume. No, WKS actually had that Realm 3. Big chance right now. Ooh. Okay. Zap Prime a little bit. I would be upset, but I wouldn't be upset. I would be okay. That was kind of clean. 1-2s, no 3s. WKS have to space out. Tiana ultimate to mulch ultimate to hold him in the circle. So let's go for Dragon Slayer. Leap does not confirm a knock-up. Unfortunate. Double grab. Could be the case. So let's actually lock into the most circle. Nice Kylan ultimate. Nice re-grab. Nice kill. Beautiful. WKS though, looking at the Syra. There she is. There she blows. Looking at the V2, but this is going to be the last one right there. He's going to have to space out. Another team's arrived. PSR actually making their arrival as a third party. Perfect opportunity. Credog goes down. Soul Boom picked up, so this is going to be great, but obviously things could be better. Hypercube, knowing that it might as well go ahead and go down with the fight. Having that Vermilion still be burned up and regrouping. No way. No way we can do that. Then he actually got the Flying Eyes back up. I can't believe it. Still goes down though. Regardless. 4 eliminations for Hypercube. PSR on 3. Shinoni actually taking his fights against Oni. Yeah, let me look at that. What's going on out there? What's going on out there? Oni playing for keeps? Sorry about that, guys. Let me look for him. We're not going to look at him. We're going to see that later on. We're going to see DRK, though, on the Jin Armory rotation. Viper Wuchen Tesla comp. PWG finding Hex right now outside of that Romy Yang, knowing that this team could be the Zyphon they went up against. We've been finding a nice blender against Lexin. Plumeria looking at the V1 as an opportunity. F1s into the wall. Unfortunate. But Syra ultimate could be coming just in time for a dazzle. Wu's getting parried in the background. It's tough. Lexin gets a full reset though as a result. But Jean takes 2 blue focuses to the face. Sai F2 comes out. Takeda ultimate comes into play. It's the Zai ultimate as a response, right? RMB does not reach there. We knew that, so he backs off. He knew that range was gonna make it. But a nice restagger with the Furin. Catches her on the back end. Can look for the last Furin to confirm the kill. That's gonna be an immediate elimination due to not having a Soul Bloom picked up. That Romy Yang depletion was still taken away from BWG. Ooh, Soul Bloom, yeah, thank you. Going into the team play, BWG, Pumi goes down here. Let me see RMBs. And just type, someone type exclamation point T1 in the chat. But
My armor. Wait a moment.
no, don't DM. I'm busy, bro. I'm doing all this. I'm trying. I gotta see what's gonna happen here for DRK, because like I said, Viper Wuchen Tesla, they don't really take anything until the end. But PSR, absolutely. We look for this. What's crazy that this is gonna be either a bloodbath because of the Viper and the Wuchen, just the Wuchen specifically to deny the Tianhai's viability, unless he gets grabbed. If Wuchen gets grabbed, this team has to kill him out. %. PSR, Spirwell buff. Looking at the Romy Yang, I see PPG in there already. Frame 1. No one's taking the fight just yet. Gonna have to see who this team gets this buff for free, man. Predator taking the fight against BWG, tacking over towards DRK. This is over by Pinnacle Town, far north of where we were just at, actually, just like right there. The zip code away. Romy Yang's entered. Romy Yang 3. Gonna be Hypercube versus Risk right now. This is a 7 elimination squad versus Hypercube, which is a, I'm looking at it, 4 elimination squad. So either they go up to 7 or we go up to 10. Risk right now, Jade selections, not too crazy. Having a position right now. We're gonna see if whether or not Creditor can look the full check. Blue focus gets parried. Oh, where's his HP, bro? My man got blown up. No, man, that was a crazy parry. Or not even a crazy parry. That was just death. RMB's coming out here. No parries, no nonsense. Going for dazzles if he can. I know Syra is looking at him. Lucio looking to the back line. And having to see Rustin over there. Dazzles confirmed. Wait a second, we can confirm that. Nice. Oh, we didn't get those knockback. We're looking for that. A lot of heals come through, and the Dazzle confirmed in the back ends. Lucio could be in the that's his scenario right now. And now we're switching on over to PPG, losing at the Romy Yang. WKS actually wanted to contest that, and they took that. Our weapon's going to be a Meteor, Gold Fang, Purple Katana, Quick Charge, Gold Armor, of course. Draco Storm, definitely. And DRK pushing it out. Calling it as it is. 6 eliminations for Hex. Chilling out. Lucio, knowing he's getting burnt for time right now.
Back in a
Because
moment.
he knows he can't really do anything about that. You know, we know that. But let's take a look at the outskirts, right? For builds. Advanced heal, Overlord, Sap, Top Step, double advanced heal for Hex. Looking at Lucio getting the, oh, not Lucio, but looking at Hypercube getting the victory. They get Storm Strike, Gold Pole Sword, big. Twin Shot, Bombshell, Purple Nunnies. So once again, at the Roan Yang, we had to look at the shop because we haven't even looked at the shop in the first round. We were supposed to. We were supposed to. We got Gold Dual Blade, Striking Like Might, Overcomer, Stanchion, Sky Pillar, Gold Armor, Frame 1 purchase, Gold Fan in the second set, Head to Detach. I'm not sure if anyone's looking to get this Hepta. If they're saving for it, they'll make notion of it. Yeah, can we press the left button a little bit faster? Yeah, let's go. But we're in a stalemate period. I'm okay with this. This gives me time. Let's look at the builds of everybody, right? Sapjay, Tempest Kick on Revelia. Having a chance here for purple weapons. Taliska's actually on the fight on PvG. But that Storm Stride is on Taliska. Is that a better option? Would it be better on Timulch? I don't know. I feel like Taliska can get away with it. I feel like Taliska could get away with it. Just because if he goes for the tap dodges to try to chase up to somebody and then Fear and Blast and he can re-stagger, I think he might get that. Focus Light group heal though is kind of massive on Credog. And knowing how these guys are spacing out here, I'm actually really mindful of whether or not I should be updating the board. I need to update the board, bros. I need to update it. It's gonna happen. We're doing it right now. Why are we here? Only they're taking the fight. I lie. We're not gonna do it. We have fights. We have to look at these fights. Kanji's taking a look into getting a usage of a heal. Not gonna be allowed. Level 2 light beam not coming out here just yet. Oni's caught out here for Kanji. Kanji goes down here. Dooney looking for the melee grabs. Catches one. Wait, I'm looking for that Starfall, Dooney. I've been waiting for you to release that Starfall, bro. He's gonna jump out of the way. Still has Syra to worry about. Syra ultimate ends, but Dooney is still gonna die here because Fan, Dagger, Forehead Gaming. There's a kill. There's a death. Unfortunate. Sumo, DRK fought up against Hex over out by the Altar Tranquility. I'm sure that the escape has been had as Hex is actually going down southeast and with DRK going east. Really finding elimination against Spectre right now. Switching on over to LAG. That's the elimination they needed. That's 4 eliminations. A lot of Dark Tech coins, man. I'm talking a lot. A lot of Dark Tech coins. And we're building up a Juggernaut. Not on our Syra. No. Our Justina. Maybe we should switch that. Probably no sense. That's probably no sense, yeah? Dog? Doggo? Yeah, it is. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. PDR, PSR, I should say, not PDR. Before they used to be PDR. Actually, no, they are still PDR here in this instance because, you know, Plum, Demise, and Revelia, but, you know, chilling out here and making sure they can space out with the White Tiger's prowess. PPG still on that store. Shinoni, as well as Ko. They all have Roman inclusion still. Horizontals comes out for the 2.0. Baby KK. Westeros comes out here. Bow shots. Taliska, the cannon shots. Matari. Ooh, we really investing that. Okay, hold on. And we're dead. Damn. Listen, it was to be expected. Throwing knives, full sword. We have to see. Nice twist throw. Nice focus slide. Oh, there it is. Shinoni goes down. Unfortunate. But this does give no sense to squad with Hypercube. Their 10th elimination, excuse me. Predator, 1, 2, 3 in here. You know you love to see it. Throwing out the blue focuses. Whoo! You know, I'm sorry this game is in English. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. But F1 comes out. Are we late to the party right now from TN High Ultimate? No, Predator spaces away. He forcing the fight over Cinnabar. having more open area. Okay, he's leaping into it. He doesn't get the knockup that he was hoping for. We are going to see a grab, though. Can he deny this and slam down? Ooh. Immediate kill, man. Demise is not messing around. My boy's clean with this, with the skill and ultimate, and he has a second one because of the spear well. He gets grabbed, mind you, but Soul Bloom pickup. Look at it. Look at this one. Look at that priority, bro. Priority. DRK, though, are doing massive damage in the backline. 7 eliminations. They can make it 8. They can make it 9. They have a lot of targets to think about, but they have to be mindful because when someone's fully resetted, they got to think about what's next. Lucio takes cannon shots. Tacky makes that count 8 for DRK. And pulling up with the Viper Witch and Tesla comp, not specialty Jade. No specialty Jades. These guys are just running vanilla right now. Nothing to their name. But with 8 eliminations, man, they're making one for themselves. 3rd place overall. WKS 15 eliminations in 1st place. Okay, this is kind of going to be a tough output. You know, we've seen WKS pop off in the past, so this is going to be the notion. What I'm worried about is whether or not WKS can get a 20 bomb into 1st place. Then it makes it a steep climb for sure, especially after round 1. But PSR, Mystic and Might, they have vision for the next minute or so. Obviously, that Hepta detaches in the back of my mind. Did anyone pick it up? These guys are looking at it. They look at the shop. Hepta has already been purchased. So the Moonshard Storm is already picked up. Sap's already picked up. We got to look at seeing who has that Hepta detach, right?
Repairing my armor. Wait a moment.
Nope. Who's got it? We got to find out. Because that Hepta detach could be make or break for a squad just to kill somebody. I think WKS will be the ones. Here they are. And they're giving it to the Kylan, who has a purple longsword. Dual blades, purple rarity, Kabloom with the gold out dual blades. Advanced heal onto their zipping, slow shot, starfall, ripple step, meteor, soft suck, echo foot, and the Roger's grip in the mix right now. So I mean, like, listen, if they throw blue focus, you know, this Kylan is safe. At least not losing the gold weapon. I know that for a fact. It's just whether or not he gets blown up. We saw Tianhais get blown up inside that realm. Whether or not Tianhai can get blown up outside of the realm, that's to be determined. Demise, though, Demi, he's just fighting around here. This is actually an endgame circle we're actually hoping to get. Very disciplined behavior from the players. Very mindful about where their spotlight is. Because the moment that one gets caught out, like, the whole team gets funneled into it. Also, let's since we're on filler time, we'll talk about test server, man. There's so many things I gotta look at the test server. Tarka rework is in there, but more importantly, like, new Jade for the Hong Sword, generic stuff to be changed up in the future. There's a lot of things. This test server is the new server, the new patch, looking kind of stacked. I can't lie.
No.
This is kind of like in the show, in the Mortal War 2, the soul, like, everything is getting upgraded, bro. Hopefully the game balance doesn't go in the direction that, you know, it's like disparage, but I'm still hoping to see what happens out there. Especially for the updates of characters and seeing who becomes obsolete or who becomes OP beyond recognition. Tarka, though, he looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see a, you know, serpent, fire, dragon, whatever. But we did see some of those changes. Sachiko taking some shots up against Bandit. Oh man, cacti.
I've cut off your way out.
Careful. Okay. Sachiko looking around here. I'm not even sure if he has a safety net because this Forbidden Seal takes this entire endgame circle. My goodness, we popped it early too, so that way it's ready when the endgame circle comes into collapse and collapses onto it. This is, oh man, this is dangerous territory. 6 eliminations right now for Hex, but Plum, PSR, they're right in the thick of it, man. With this Sparewell buff, they have targets on the back, but the Mystic Might aspect is another thing. Gold Katana to be picked up here for the scaling for the Tianhai, though. Nicely done. Purple Nunnies also to be considered for the teams. Gold Staff there playing hot potato with their weapons right now. What's going on here? Taliska, though, taking shots up against 91A. Cannon shots, supplies, everything is being burnt out right now. The Key moment right now. Forbidden Seal has ended. This gives another minute before it opens back up, and then the shadow is going to collapse right onto it. Smack dab in the middle. Revelia revealing that Moon Shard Storm for no one to want to take any approach towards it. Cloud Weaver denying any range shots, denying that Tumult Wisp value. But it is not enough, bro. My man still got blown up. Tianhai ult protect to get the res. Now this is great. No one's drop downing on this. We get a full reset. Can we drop an armor for our homie? Honestly speaking, I would have dropped the armor. Giving him the armor, the emergency heal, and then he's able to reset the other one. Hearing I just seen the ultimate in the background. Who's that? Rivi? Yeah. One heal. Can he look for the lineup here for the Soul Bloom? Does catch a refresh on the freeze. Soul Bloom does not pick up, but does not mean it's out of the count yet. He's got to look at this very, very, very quickly. I'm getting Lag McGee moments right now, man. Not a fan of it. We're switching over. Bandit looking to skate around here if he can. Has a Wuchen port set up somewhere. I'm not too sure where. I'm looking at it. I don't see it. The fights are just going crazy right now. Once the ultimates are ready to be expended, they know that this Forbidden Seal is going to be ready for the next set. And I think that Forbidden Seal is ready right now.
Cut off your way
Nice knockback coming out here. Oh my god, he's not the F1. That's nasty. Mold Circle comes out. Zaliska in the corner right now. Our eliminations are down from 18 to 14 right throughout. WKS losing out their Tianhai, their Kylan. No, not their Kylan. They lost their Tianhai. Just can't get a heal for his life. Gets caught. Gets eliminated here. Immediate slam down elimination. There goes down LAG. LAG down in 5th place. PSR looking to try to go for these double grabs attempts as Plum is looking at Taliska. He catches the double grab. Immense. Get that guy out of here. He is 1 HP. Don't allow him to heal. Get him at the game. There it is. Taliska goes ahead and gets eliminated. That Takeda ultimate was going to be a huge threat, especially since Plum's ultimate was about to deplete. But now that they got him out of it, that's exactly what they're looking at. They're making sure they can work it through. I see that Forbidden Seal. I notice it. I knew this is going to be where it's going to be an upset moment because a proc ultimate can be denied in a split moment. I see players looting into the zone, going for Sachiko, going for the rest. Syra ultimate's available. Sachiko going right back into it. Dazzle's free. You know, No Sense has ultimate in just a couple of seconds here, and we still have that Forbidden Seal to think about, right? If any Transformers going through here, I hear a lot of zippings. Nice double dazzle with Versace, but I'm pretty sure the Kylan ultimates come out. Okay. My man said that Kylan 2 was great. Got a nice parry within the Kylan ultimate. He said John Bernthal was a GOAT. Greatest movie I've seen so far this year, says George Wolf. You know what? He might be right on this because this is going to be where the movie ends. For the session, this is the climax. We're talking about the epilogue. We're not talking about any after credit scene. This is it. Another endgame circle. We'd love to see it. This is it. Last 2 players alive, and it's going to be PSR. They're making it to 1st place. They're getting the multiplier, and this is the stat lines from what we can see for the players here, man. This is that was a explosive final round. For that to be made, our score line is going to be updated on the score sheet, so you guys can take a look and see about that. We're going to review it in just a short notice after this round ends, and then we can go right back into it. But so after round 2, our scores had a huge surmounted success for PSR to get 1st place, getting 18.6, getting the placement points, getting the multiplier. Our overall scoreboard gives WKS still the lead, 34, with Hex at 32 in 2nd, and with Risk 24 in 3rd. And then with DRK with 22 in 4th. Seeing now PSR now at 5th place with 21.6. They're contesting against Hypercube right now with 21 elimination, 21 points, you'd say, in 6th place. Do want to appreciate the time, the control, and the aspect the players are having with the pick bans. A big part about that comes into how fluid it happens, and it's pretty good so far. So I do want to say appreciation to all the players, especially for being on the call ahead of time in the very beginning and just being able to understand what the pick ban is, how to operate it, and in that way it's a fluid motion. But here we are going through the comp selections here. Some random comps here or there. I'll be honest, there are some funky comps, you know, no baseline, straight just feng shui. Just like, okay, we're really saving our points. But that's the case. Snakey out here changing his name, talking to Snakey. OP.
I'm counting on you, Mr. Takeda.
Having a chance to seeing about the players, seeing about the the mindset, I should say, for them to get round 3 and start catching up. It's a dream come true, at least in my eyes. If they can get, you know, an underdog team or something of the nature to kind of go crazy. I know Dooney said this. He said this hard as hell, man. He's fighting it, you know, for his life. But 11 teams besides his own are up to the wanting to take part, which is a great notion. Shout out to E. We have NA later tonight, though. We're doing that back-to-back. Oh, rest. Tacky, though. Slapped. F1 emergency. Calling Dr. B. Emergency. All right, listen. Double horizontals are clean. Shotgun blast is better. And we're just catching this, this elimination. Can we get that soul boost? No, not going to be had. TX does go down. WKS being though, swapping out here for one of those WKS teammates. Making it a lot easier for me. You know, it's WKS. It's going to be a spot right now. Shipwreck expands. 2 down so far. Lucio, soul boom pickup. Nice. Gets slapped. Hold the blue forward. Focus horizontal. Late delay parry. After 2, do we have a spare weapon? Yes, we have full sword. We have stone form. We also have ultimate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me get the ultimate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me get the ultimate. Oh my god. Oh my god. He throws it. He's crazy. He's loco. Can we get an ultimate count? Oh, he got tap dodge. It's over. What? 1 HP. No emotes. Remember that. No emotes. I said that. I was looking at I was like, wait a second. My man could have emoted right there. I would have emoted. I'll be honest. That didn't happen. We didn't see it, which I'm glad. We are looking at Shipwreck Expanse still. I didn't even look at the map spawns and how this has turned out. What we see is the teams are moving around here and there. We have a chance here. Thank you. Shout out to Snaky. Showing up here for the tier 1. Discourse specifically. You guys need to join and get some updates here and there for EU scrims as well for trios, specifically trios for EU, but also to NA solos and trios. We'll have that to be made over there. Solos, I'm not too sure. Oh my god, that's unfortunate. Predator gets the elimination though. That's gonna be Hypercube going down. Things are getting a little bit dangerous right now with this Moonbane blasting. No players are in the vicinity to take full value off of that. I still can't switch off to a character off the map. That is highly unfortunate. That was usually the tech where I was able to kind of lock in over here and then catch somebody out. But, you know, can't always ask for everything. Seeing past this, though, BWG. Having a rough outing, I'll be honest. Considering that they have pretty much the position right now to look at this as being classified as an underdog team. That's the case scenario. Saeed, though, V2, looking at the ensnared. Wants to throw this out. We could see it coming out. Stutters, man. I told you it was going to happen. It was going to happen, and this is one of those cases. I did get a Discord message just now, though. Gonna have to take a look at the scene now later on. We're gonna have to see WKS getting, WKT getting their eliminations, getting a soul boom, and losing out on their teammate in the background. I can't stay here. It is laggy. It is super laggy.
Oh, did I worry you?
Squeaky claiming from these clutches of lagginess. This is where we're now switching on over towards BWG versus Hex. Post Wand Shrine. Outside of sub-male dwelling. 1 grab, no double grab. Squeaky gets high ground position. Might have to invest a lead for Lexin. Could we get a regrab? No. But Lexin,
cut off your way out.
He's saved by the tap dodge roll. The Keelan ultimate is active right now. Oh, Boomerang gets caught. Probably the worst target to get caught. No refresh from the grabs. That's okay, though. We deform, and we go on ground unit form. We know that this is going to be a ground chase between Bajin and for Squeaky to look for it. Sachiko, though. He's on to Boomerang. Gets elimination. This is 2 kills so far. Let's take a look at the scene about the stat lines after this next fight. Spectre on his V1 game, having Tesla to be picked out, getting a lot of staff R&B off of that. Kanji getting a beautiful stagger with the knockback. I'm looking at this horizontal light beam. Are we getting the jump LMBs? Oh my god, they are. Oh my god, the pitter patter. I can't believe he got elimination. Wait a second, it's a 1v1. RBL. If you have one chance, one opportunity, what will you do? Restagger comes out for Kanji. Full checks of Destiny. Has ultimate. We invest in it. Yeah, I would too. I would invest it too. I would invest it. Full elimination, I think, against that team. Ah, yes, it is a full elimination. That's actually unfortunate. 4 eliminations, though. Still have to take a look and see what the scoreboard. Risk at 5 eliminations in first place. Looking at Sayu's team with WKS, or WKT, and second place with 5. Risk could pick up their 5th and 6th elimination. This is not their Moonbane, mind you, but they had the opportunity of actually looking at this. Oh my god.
I knew you'd come for me.
Don't do it, Predator. Don't do it. You're the host, bro. Don't do it. It's actually funny. I'm probably gonna have the chance of seeing about. It's like, you know, Player Unknown's PUBG Battlegrounds, and this is essentially, you know, tier 1 tourneys from Demise. Quite literally. It's the same concept. Same concept. Blue armors all across the board. 3 eliminations. Slow roll. Maybe I can catch up my breath. Maybe I can actually read this message. Who messaged me? Hold on, folks. Yo. Oh, good man. Got someone who signed up for the NA. My man signed up. I think he's team 12. I think we got 12 teams for tonight, folks, for NA. Which is crazy. Crazy business. Hypercube on a reset value, except for their Wu Chen. Look at the Viper Contessa. I want to look at the Jays right now. Yeah, we're really slow today. Like in this round, I'm okay with that. We lost like 5 players though. In the aspect, we also full team. Gene is by himself right now for BWG, which means that there's 10 teams total with a full squad. Want to take a look at the gear. No one's taking any to say that, and the Predator just goes for the grapple right there. Look at the shot. Look at that purple armors. Okay, V2 comes out. No Viper ultimate, or no Matari ultimate to deny the Viper tether. Predator can pop it right now if he wants to. Nah, he doesn't need to. Cyber ultimate's not now. There is a third party though. It's a little bit of trouble. That's a little bit worrisome effort. Wuchen Port gets a team out here. We know the Beacon of Light is active, so we look in the direction. We would look to hunt them down. It really depends on whether they want to take that chance. Predator, on the other hand, he's chilling out. Not having the pop Matario was really beneficial there, because then in case another player comes out, they can go for a blow up between him and Lucio as a Zai. Using both of their F2s together to combine a massive amount of damage, and then going for gold focus knockback. That also gives Rustum notice. Actually, what is Rustum running? For a weapon. Gold halberd. Okay, purple halberds. That's great. Yeah, see, if he goes for that, then he can keep him in place. Trying to keep myself to avoid my stomach from rumbling. You might hear it here or there. It's okay. We go on fumes. Ultimate comes out here. Nice mid-air. Ooh. Oh, no army connection. Okay, we got a little bit of cycles. V1 comes out from Predator. F2 confirms it. He goes ahead, passes right by them. Goes for an armor swap of common rarity. He loses Rustum, and Rustum's down for the count. Lucio is sustaining himself from sheer willpower, but it's not going to be enough. He even attempted for a parry against Hypercube Saliska, but the thing is that it's just really tough timing right there, especially for Gold Focus. Since this team is down, DRK not in the roaming Yang. They're getting pot shotted by what seems to be KMB. Hex taking their roaming Yang fight. It's up against what seems to be WKS. Now this is a good fight. This is a good fight. No, this is WKT. Never mind. This is WKT. Still a good fight though. Considering all that's necessary for first place, have to make it count. Shotgun Blast comes out here. Blue focuses to the natural format. V2 still available for Wooby. Wooby going ahead for a double horizontal release. Looking for another Shotgun Blast. We're looking for it again and again. We're going for the kicks. We're going for the hits. We're looking for it again and again. The F2 for the Matari goes ahead and gets caught into the grab. Squeaky making sure this is it for the Matari. She has to die now. There she goes. Syra cannot really have much benefit left besides her Sayu ultimate for the Zai. Now Sayu goes for 1-2. The Dazzle has been procced out here. The F1 he's used from Wooby. He could proc out, but he wanted to use it as a defensive measure against the Zai, and look what the Zai does. Exactly what I would do. Targeting him. Making sure that he can just burn out across piece by piece. Only problem is that our control comes a little bit too late. Zai ultimate is invested afterwards. Kylan ultimate still has around 2 level 2 slashes left in him. That's 1 or 3 I should say. 2 and 1 last one right here. Goes for an immediate slash, maybe. Not gonna be the case. Shotgun blast. All right, 5 eliminations for this team. This is going to give out towards this Romaine Morse Blessing. Is going to have gold dual blades or addition. Ugh, and musket purple rarity. Switching on over to DRK up against KAB, taking their fights inside the Romaine from the outside, and they get their Romaine victory. This is going to be a gear set of gold staff, assassin's lens, purple cannon is great. Switching on into the res, we see that Lexington got res. They're over by the Noble Cave Shrine, and they're both bush, not bush camping, just placement farming, and I'm okay with that. They have to understand that it just comes at the cost for them to look for another for a salvation of the spirit well and looking at the rebirth charm if it's been left behind, so that way they can make the rotation after it's been cleared. It's only a matter of time though, and only until then will it be available for them to take that, rebirth charm if another team isn't looking for that already. So there's 3 available already in the lobby. There's 4 total. Our secret shop has a fan, Dragonlike Might, Dreadful Whale, and a Stanchion Sky Pillar. Revelli, though, taking fights up against WKS. Very careful notion right now against his Justina comp. Booch Import comes out. Team is locked in. There it is, location, the light beam. Still knows it being ult proc yet. Demise on active usage of the healing ultimate. It's kind of a dire straight circumstance, but I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have a really big worry about that since Demi has a Tianhai ultimate to be on standby. Sure, he may not be able to support him in a moment, but he'll definitely have a chance of just looking at that lock-in as a if the Tianhai has to use it defensively, that he'll protect him at all costs with his throwing knives. But we see Demi putting out the pressure. We're switching over to Zap Prime. He's taking on the Romaine completion duty right now. Cannon Toss coming out here. Longsword beams, F2 from the Karumi keeps him going with that mitigation. F1 still available. Sobel still be going through. Look at that prime. Look at that cleanse. Can we get to our 2-minute time? Okay. Nice. We can't drop down the farm. Oh, look at that parry. Zat does not have any chance of getting his ultimate up in time. On over is up to the fight off to the west side. Bandit is actually the only other team right now with them to be on the Vermilions in the vicinity. Cannon shot confirms. Cannon shot confirms. And that's going to be where he actually probably might get caught out here. Wooey. 3 RMBs comes out here for it. Shotgun blast comes out. Bandit gets out. We actually putting out the work in the background. Erudition being spammed. Another Erudition. Let's see how there's that 2-shot. It's not coming. Unfortunate. But I'm wondering. Squeaky. Throw a Spear Storm. Nice parry. We don't need that. Double parry though coming out here from Taki. Nice. But DRK are going to burn their Vermilions and go right back in to a Spear Well. Predator in the zone right now chasing down Enlighten, aka Lexin. It looks like Lexin has his teammate Vegine on standby. There's the Batari ultimate. Goes for the double tap dodge. Seeing it. Plumeria also there. Could see a spot right now for Lexin to get caught. Ooh, the parries. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The sap hit. Oh my goodness. The sap hit. The F2. Kill out the. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Creditor. Sobloom picked up here. Having a chance to see that Tianhai pop ult. He is not going to want to stay here for much longer. He gets grabbed. It's over. If Lexin didn't have ultimate there, this would have been a different story. Okay, wait, this still might be a different story. That poison stream is making this a little bit that difficult. Pretty sure we're safe though. Weakness escalation aside, I actually don't think we're safe. We are hella far away from the zone. We gotta make that distance close now. Hypercube in their fights up against in terms of Celestra with Taliska. Had a hard time saying both of those names. Seen about the hold horizontal here. Nice F1 silence and nice uppercut extensions and into free army blue focus. With throwing knives, the flying knives into the pole sword. 7 eliminations, no, 8 eliminations for this team. Plumeria dies his zone. Tachiko, Hex, 8 eliminations first place. Hypercube, 8 eliminations second. KMB with 7 in third. WKS Bing with 7 eliminations in fourth. And then with DRK with 6 eliminations in fifth, alongside with Risk, since Creditor is somehow still alive. I doubt it in the moment, but we have to see. PSR though with 6 eliminations in 7th, and then with BWG in 8th. Problem I'm having here is this: we have 18 players, 3 of them still in soul form for the Vermilions to just kite around, which I'm pretty sure is DRK. The only Romiang to be entered right now is Wooey with Hex. They'll make it happen. Gear check. Irradiation, we saw that. Slow shot, warrior pace. That's all we got. They do have a musket though. Preparity, so they go for summoning shot or slow shot to confirm into summoning shot. Then that'll be great, especially for hot shots. Romiang is free for them though. I don't contest that. But this first Romiang actually is not free. This is gonna be a way for to see if whether or not PSR can come back here alive. They have 6 eliminations. 1 grab is had. And look at the second grab. That prime is safe because it's Molt Circle. Caught into this play. Melee grab is had. Melee grab into immediate slam. And looking for a double grab is vicious, of course, but we need a sustain to come out here. Nice connections off of Demise though with it. Oh my goodness, the grabs. Their grabs are incredible right now. Plum, you gotta slam down right now. There it is. Zap Ryan gets caught into the rebound. No regrab because the deformation is happening for the Vajra, and then for Plum, he's looking at the shotgun blast. Throws the horizontal, double horizontal. Look at this. Look at this. Kurumi, biggest threat, flying knives. Straight up, even with the recast. Only a matter of time, man. And they're probably gonna burn out for time. I want to make sure they keep this buff active as long as possible. For Hex though, this free Romiang, man, look at that gold armor part 2. They got gold moon shard storm picked up on Sachiko and the gold dual halberds. These are dangerous times to be going up against that team. Slap. All right, BWG. Hanging on. No eliminations yet. Predator survived. Nah, he died. He died in the zone. Demise gets a kill. Hold on a second. We gotta switch on over. Oh, yeah, that was a Romiang. Okay. Wind spout, go long sword, repeating crossbow, switch dazzle. Okay, switch dazzle may not be picked up, but Jades. Let me look at that. Logic script. Okay, so they don't have anything really crazy. They get gold because of the elimination, so they'll go to a shop, probably roll Jades and see what they can earn, and that's about it. Kia. Oh wait, I can actually take a look at my messages. I appreciate that. So let's see. Got my chances here, looking over and seeing if I miss anything from players, because usually if the players like yo, this is and that, right, then that's important. But it's also keep in motion about the NA scrim too, because I know some players are actually getting prepared for that this evening. So it really comes out to see how they want to operate off of that. They want to take part. They don't want to take part. They do. Perfect. Which we start checking probably in around 2 hours or so. So we'll have that be done. But so far, 2 hours into the scrim. Follow coming in here from President 337. Thank you for the follow, Doc. Much love. But the one thing that comes into play is 2 hours. I had a lot of explanation for the players, but for pick bands, 2 hours and some minutes, that's not bad. 2 hours and 20 minutes, you know, give or take. If we can get to the next 3 rounds within the next 2 hours, and I know this scrim could be had, and with the people who know how the system works, within less than 4 hours, guaranteed. Guaranteed. It just needs the process of the pick bands, and then just being prepared to go ahead and throw those out, and be prepared to select the form and then get everything done. And I think the players are doing a fantastic job on that end. So I want to kind of appreciate every single team, taking the chances of being there early and then seeing how it's operated and just knowing how to fill out the form, that they know how things can be done and for the future. So for this pick ban, I salute them. We will do another pick ban this next weekend if the players are down. Hopefully enough teams are available, but we'll have the chances of picking up rewards as well. This one definitely has rewards, 100%. I gotta find out how much rewards, but it has rewards because it happened. The event happened. It was great. For NA, same thing.
Why are they attacking me?
Let's get a shot. Ooh, we doing those? I don't know, man. I'm chilling out. Aim and fire. He's got a scope. Look at the musket shot. Oh yeah, this is my favorite angle right here. Look at this lens. Look at this lens, bro. Oh, I love this lens. I want this lens. For spectating, I want this lens. Look at this. You see the perspective? Like that perspective, I love that. Like this is normal. This is normal. Like you see, look at the difference, right? Look at that. It's different. We're probably not gonna get that. Not anymore. Not until they aim down sights. Real though taking fights on this shop. They wanted. Are they looking to purchase the jade? Yeah, how bad do we want this jade? No, we want the gold armor. We don't need this. Yeah, we do. We do need it. We actually do need Moonshot Storm because the flying eyes, man. Oh man, the flying eyes. What's crazy too is that Moonshard in this comp with a Common Former means that you can just keep them aloof. You can keep them just floating in the sky. And they can't do anything about it. Rubbing and depletion though kicks in here. Well, that happens. I need a little sip of water. I'm parked. Riel though, looking at it. Nice Kurumi tether. Ooh, this is dangerous. Throws a whisk, gets the energy depletion for the opponents. One R&B. Ooh, can we get the R&B off the connection here? There it is. Oh my god, the blender. Oh my god, the blender, my boy. PWG though, they are actually coming in here, I believe. Yeah, they are. Moonbane is being dropped down here. B2 is active, and then this is going to be the case of the teleport potential. Fulberry gets popped. Lexington gets killed. Unfortunate. Sobelin gets picked up as well. Fulberry has a chance of looking for this res as long as the Gene can kind of keep their attention away from the body, but the body has loot. And if the loot is there, they want to look at it. And there's so many point of views that the players are looking at right now from both north and south that if Plumi looks towards his res, it's an opportunistic one. Taki heard something behind him. He wasn't too sure. Wooby though in the background. Spiro contesting. Up against Revelia PSR. They go down here for that. It's gonna be a Draco Storm. Oh my god. Squeaky. Doesn't have gold armor. He's got it now. Now they gotta reset and go right back into this council courtyard fight because this is a massive fight happening and it's unfolding right beneath them. Or actually northeast of them. Wait a second. This fight was happening outside of the scope of it. 12 players still left alive. Full squad teams. 4 teams total. My iPhone just updated. I don't got the hello. I don't got the hola. It's just been updated to 18.4.1. I need the gear check though, right? Right? We didn't know what's being on the hands. Dreadful way on this the Wuchen. Tuna on towards Taliska. Too crazy. Sachiko, Moonshard Storm, Moonshard Storm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Listen, this combination, I don't even want to think about it, man. I don't want to look at anything else. I don't want to look at anything else. All I want to know is what's going to happen as a reaction. All I want to know is what's the reaction once they land it. They all have it out? They have it out? Look at these guys, bro. These boys clean. They dripped out in Swagoo. I can't say anything else. I said that shit as cringe as it is, but man, that is a diabolical build. Look at these guys. King. Also, shout out Snakey, one of the progenitors and doing the pick bands in the backgrounds. You know, it sucks because he did it when there were players that didn't even know how it worked, but I didn't give him the warning ahead of time, which is really unfortunate for me. But now that I give them the warning ahead of time, man, it is good. It is good. Feels good. It feels good territory. So that way they're prepared for it. But BWG, what are we looking at? What are we looking at in the zone, man? What we got? What we got? What we got? Bro, we still gotta keep going. We gotta look at the gear. Look at it. Clip it. Clip it. This is nasty, man. All that's needed is one. This is crazy work right now for these guys to have this connection. I mean, does DRK see that? Hey, BWG, you better hold on, hold your horses. The lobby could look at the focus zone. I would not be surprised to get them out now. Yo, dude. Look at this, dude. This is diabolical work. Vila, welcome in. V-Loves. I don't think anyone wants to contest this, bro. I don't think anyone wants to contest this. They don't even like, they're gonna kite this buff. Oh, Tessa. Okay, Hypercube's doing it. I don't care. Okay, wait, big problem. Nice parry. Wait, we caught that? No. This buff has to be clear right now, though. And Lexington takes it to the 99.9%. This is unfortunate. Wait a second. Were we a little bit too ambitious? A little bit too ambitious. 10 high ult, still available. Catches it. Okay. We got the buff. The refresh is had. Kylan still has his chance right now, and yo, Jean's there. Oh my god, Mary got double. I didn't even see her get grabbed. Moonshot sorted him out. Yo, get him again. Get him again. Get him again. Throw the Moonshot, bro. Don't be afraid. I see 1 HP in a dream back there. Was that BG? Look at this. Look at this, bro. The Draco Storm killed. I can't believe it. It's like 100 damage now. Keep going. Don't stop. Let it rip. Get it going. Bro. Nah, bro. Illegal. Oh, I can't wait to be in this Pigman chat, bro. Yo, what the fuck was that, man? What was that? Squeaky, nice F on the bell. Nice FTN high ult to deny this. And I think he's actually Gucci against Taki. No, the freezes are great, though. Bro. Oh my god, the snow. You saw that? Of course you did. Oh my god, the double hit again. I'm not missing. It's cracked. Cracked behavior. Yeah, he's like, nah, I'm done with this. I'm out of the game. I'm done with this game. Waiting for him to die out. There it is. Stat line, 16 eliminations with the heals and everything beyond all the damage. Honestly, to speak though, the Moonshard Storm, the double down Moonshard Storm is one thing. Triple? Now you're asking for violence, man. You're actually asking for violence to be had. And we had that. We had that. But we enter into game 3 with that. You know what? We got the skins. My man popping out. Oh, nope, it's gone. Never mind. It's over. But in case of anything, server for Creditor is OP. It's OP. But you know what else is OP? The scoreboard. And we, like I said, we're going to review that, and we're going to review it right now. So looking at that last game, right? Hex, 22 point kill. I mean, they had the OP triple Moonshard. You couldn't really do anything about that. DRK, though, in second place, 11.5, and then 3 points given to the BWG. 4.5 for Hypercube. Our overall has Hex now taking the lead. WKS in second place with 43.5, but Hex now 54.2 in first. 33.5 for DRK, and then with Hypercube with 33.5 as well. They have higher kills, so they should be the ones in the lead. But they are going to take in terms of the tie situation. PSR, though, with 31.6 is in 5th, and then with Risk at 30 points in 6th place. This is going to be, you know, the halfway point. Fireflies are now in the fight zones, I should say. Our players have a lot to keep in mind about when it comes to this round, because in Hollow Rock Dusk, there's only so many places that you could decide upon going. And having the opportunity, I do want to mention one of the teams. I was curious because they were choosing on a different phase because they want to practice on a select comp. So they're gonna mono pick the Zyph and Syra all 3 rounds, and I'm like, oh, or all 6 rounds. I'm like, man, all 6 rounds? They forfeit the point. They forfeit the points by at least a minimum of round 3. And continuing on. So that's just gonna be the case. That's WKT. We're gonna just look at those points and see what comes out. Rewards is still gonna be awarded for them for participation gifts, just like the other placement, right? If they get a high placement, it's not gonna be to any sort of avail effort. But spawns are gonna be had. We see them coming through here. Tadia, Tong, Plume Castle, Metop. Not gonna be actually like progressed for PSR, so that's gonna be the case. We are gonna see some drops out here for Taki. Gets caught by the Dragon Slayer. One more chance to see that slap. One more chance to see that R&B. There it is. Obviously, he doesn't have anything to live for after that. But that's okay. We still have a chance. This is WKS's first victory in this game. This is 3 eliminations. Our leaderboard hasn't loaded in yet. We don't have the DLC purchased. It's going to be in the first place right now for 3 eliminations. With DRK with 0 eliminations. And, you know, they had the secondary fight. They're the only team that had fought. So for them to have fought in that early instance, like, it's going to be just select spawn rate at this point. Dooney, though, duking it out here. Looking at Kenny Cobb with the V2 side into an F2 from Rustin. Big damage from Risk here, man. This is actually, like, a lot of damage coming out. But look at Rustin's health bar, man. Like, they're running the funky comp they ran into Midoriya, right? They ran into the funky comp they ran last time with the Viper, with the Hottie, with the Liam. And I'm curious in seeing how that's going to stay up in their usage rate in the future. Like I said, this is testing guys. Oh my god, the F2. Hey, wait a second. B2? Oh my god. Nope, can't do it. Ooh, wow, nice. This is from Predator too. Oh, we didn't get the pop. Not what I'm looking for. F2 to push him away. Yo, my man's getting sent to Narnia with the F2. No melee aim assist is actually making this mad difficult right now for Rustin. Nice parry coming out. And that's going to be where you have to separate from the cause. WKS though, WKT I should say. Like I said, they're testing their comp. They're testing this comp all 6 rounds. It's okay. Now for Bajin, looking at downward slope, getting up. You know, the shadows are kind of touchy. I'll be honest. F2 comes out, it's a lot of shadows. Bajin making sure he can walk away from the light. I'm the Prince of Egypt. I have nothing for that. It's like you want to shadow cast over Egypt. This is exactly what's happening in the City Tank. But this is also where the zipping ultimate can be used here after a couple of seconds. So Liska, not really at death's door position right now. So, you know, maybe we don't even need to use that. What we do need to know is that off of the leaderboard, it still hasn't been updated since the beginning. But we had so many fights coming through here. Where Hypercube is actually taking some fights across the, and their fights in City of Tang gives them a revolving sense. Hey, yo, Predator, you're gonna have to not do that. You already said that, man. I already got it, bro. I already said it. Crazy scenario. We'll give him a warning. Give him a warning for that one. Someone told no sense. Hey yo, my man, can't do that. Gonna have to see what PSR works up into. Purple armor on the standby. Actually, yo, they got purple jades. Tuna, blistering tuna. Okay, 2 tunas. You know, call me a roll because we're in it. We have a chance of seeing about PPG working out over towards Ice Shard Lake. Jade selections, Juggernaut. If they get that stacked up, it's going to look pretty nice. Hypercube off of their fights. Still no Jade to their teammates. Unfortunate. Hex on their reset route. No, they are still rocking through with Fist Blades out of that Salvation Podium. Tempest Kick. Random Tip. Velocity Untold. Switch Dazzle Ripple. Phantom Step. Tai Chi Fan. Look at that. Omni Dark. Ooh. BWG though, losing their first set of lives, still on that reset. Now they're on the reset route. Trying to get back in. Risk on the same boats, or by Boomerang Cliff, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like DRK though are in death's door position right now. I'm not sure what happened on that reset spawn. That reset spawn has to be looked at from the team. If they're at least if they're looking to try to see about it, because that reset spawn was kind of like. Definitely a not cash money moment. Unless they don't have one teammate left. WKS though over by Boomerang Cliff are not on reset route. They are making their way towards this with intention for money. Now they're looking at seeing about Risk in demise, putting them out of the misery. This is gonna be like kind of ultimate with the V2. No parry there. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Catch him out. Slash and it's not come through due to the purple focus on the screen. Just a minute second. Teleporter's been taken. I'm not sure if Risk wants to get out of here. Lucio taking a lot of damage here. out in clutch, and after carry mode bypasses the effect of the Auric Sword, leaving out towards in the back with Risk. Nice Auric Sword part 2. Nice kill elimination on the game. Solo was big right now for Creditor to be able to pick up because he gets his ultimate to be casted yet. Now his ultimate is over. The RB is out. The Tianhai is up. The grabs are not going to be had, and this is going to be WKS losing their first set of lives. But Risk, like I said, this is all or nothing right now. And they have to 6 eliminations. They're kill leaders in the lobby. They get this Tianhai at 6 to 7. Look at Zipping, she's coming back right now. One grab is had. Rustin. Weekend recovery is great right now from Rustin to keep that healing to a minimum for Tianhai. R&B's. Micro ultimate's back up from Rustin, bro. Oh, V1. No. Oh, geez. Oh wait. Uppercutted? The lag? Solo? Gotta be given to Rustin. Hey, it's a lot of eliminations for this combo, I'll be honest. A little bit too much. You know, what are we doing here? Listen, shots over here north of the quarry. We're seeing Hayes hits Riel going almost down. Jeff Sharkey, though. Gotta be mindful. I said Inhuman did like above for last season for some reason. I like that. I like that. Nice parry, though, coming out here. Oh, is that fracture? It's okay. They still got 2 set. They have their first life still available for them to be expended. Look at the players. I want to see if anyone is like up for grabs for this Romeo. Our leaderboard has 7 kills for Risk and then 5 eliminations for WKS. WKT 3 eliminations in 3rd. Hyperq with 3 eliminations in 4th. LAG with 3 eliminations in 5th. BWG with 3 eliminations in 6th. 1 for KMB for 7th place, and then Bandit with DRK still alive by his own lonesome. Yo, he caught him in midair. Oh my god! I hit my head in the dice. I'm physically out of commission. My man hit that Auric Sword in midair. Pretty good. Usually I'm thinking about skill shots and like how the Auric Sword can go past, but it's a big body block. Okay, Hex, WKS, Salvation. All right, we're in there. Oh, this is the lineup, bro. This is what exactly what I've been waiting for. Focus light on the Zai, switching over to Hex. Hex to Harmony Spear and Velocity Untold on Sachiko, and he doesn't have Fist Blades. Remember, Gold Rare. No, actually, that's on Zai. They gave it to Wooly. Okay. Now we've seen them been on Wooly. I'm just forgetting it until now. Stutter's a little bit of a nuisance, but that's okay. We still strive. Looking for the focus on the Syra if they can. She pops ultimates. And so does Sachiko, which is a great response rate. We have a chance here for a Dazzle connection to Zai F2 into Matari F2. Sachiko gets full metered out here though for his Dazzle. Nice hits. Knockbacks come out. Nice light 1.0 Sagger off the light beam. Looking for level 2 light beam. There it is. Off of the Syra, which is really a great priority decision making. But the problem is Ruby is dying slowly but surely. And not enough healing can come out in time to save him from this. R&B is attempted, but the V2 is stronger. That's going to be where the F1 gets the best from Sachiko, and Squeaky is left by his own lonesome. And I'm not sure if Squeaky can get out of this alive. The V2 Zai into his teammates. Only to be determined. See, Scarerush is out. Zai has a chance here to look for it, to kite around. Sachiko gets at least 2 heals. Scarerush is good. Oof. 1, 2. Wow, 1, 2, 3. Wow, 1 free heal for Squeaky is actually subliminally disgusting, because now the Matari might have full value here. Looking at the focus slide, looking at the R&B fans, we don't connect either or. 1 horizontal to the next, 1 kills to the going through with the crouch LMB. You saw it. Sayu though comes out to notice that Squeaky has ultimate ready to go again, and that's a full reset from these guys. Why is everyone lagging? The stutters in the game, the lobby isn't stuttering in game. The players themselves aren't lagging, except for Riel. The players aren't stuttering. But only we are, you know, and that's only the problem. That's the only problem I have. I can't do anything about it. Even if you're an EU, it's just the number of players that are inside of this match is the reason. So Gold Fist Blade still picked up another pair. Purple Flame Ringer. Soft Gecko Foot. BWG. Wait. Y'all saw that, right? BWG Plumeria fighting BWG Beijing, and they're on the same team. It's classic. It's a tale as old as time. Taking a swig of water. Oh, that was a wrong. Oh. Things happen. Beijing fighting out between Jeff Striker though. This is KMB versus BWG. BWG on top right now for 1 elimination. I think with 5 eliminations, they still need Jades, man. But it's okay. It's okay. We got around 18,000 Dark Tide coins. We can make our way to our shop. Maybe purchase some Jades here and there. And hopefully to see some value off of it. We do need to see about what the lobby is going to bring for the shop later on. I get that. I appreciate that. Let's look at Sachiko while we look at the shop. Oh, here we go. This is a PowerPoint we love to see. Like I said, I can't do anything about it. Keep it going. Big stutter. Not a connection diff. Oh, wait, it might be. Very going crazy. Getting 17,000 messages.
They found me.
Oh my god, the
Now the
stutters.
fun begins.
Incredible. Right on time. Oh, we might go fast forward.
Sturdy again. How luxurious.
We actually might go fast forward here in a second. Obviously, we can only talk about what we can see. And Sachiko's out max the Syra Ultimate. Now the Zaya comes out, the Syra Ultimate as well.
Sturdy again.
Remember, these guys have Vermilion, so if anything happens to the third party, such as with party number 10 or even party number 12 to go back in, they'll go in there. Oh my god. Oh. No me diga. No me diga, bro. Yo, this is actually kind of kind of bad. Oh, we're back. We're so back. We're so back. And let me switch off. I'll see what happens when I switch off here. Looking at Shinoni as a point of view. R&B comes out here. Maybe this is time for me to rest my voice. Still have NA stuff to worry about. Okay, we're back. We're still back. Okay. And we're not back. They should clear up. The 29 players though in this final circle are closing into the second circle, into the second round of the game. Kind of nasty. Alright. I switched to like 3 different players, guys. 4 different players, and it's still not switching. I think it's guts. Oh man, here we go. Shinoni from last. Remember I talked about that earlier? Like, oh, it's Shinoni. Might be the perfect timing that we're looking for. Hold up. Hold up. Now we're gonna witness Shinoni go down here. Yeah, there it is. Demise gets kill elimination. Oh, so it's just okay, perfect. Yo, man's falling for infinite. Okay.
Sturdy again.
Listen. Now we're into Liska. Still stuttering. Still fast forwarding.
My mission is not yet complete.
Yeah. Whatever about your mission. We still got matches to watch. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. Oh. Could be a chance here for the connection, but I'm looking at my bit rate and it hasn't even flopped off of the normal. So it's 100% the server here. 100% the server. Oh, we're back? I think we're back. We're back? Oh my god, we're so back. We're so back. Mind you, bye, bro. Reformed. Reformed server. I'm gonna type it in chat for the next 3 minutes. Letting the players know that for the next 3 minutes in the chat that it is going to be a hell sent form of viewing. Demise PSR, gold armor on Rebellion. 2 Luna, Juggernaut, Follow, Asphyxia, Meow. Incredible name. Incredible follow. Thank you for much love for dropping through here. Blue Focus Vertical doesn't come out here for a parry demise. Oh my goodness. Look at the F2. Catch him. King. Yo, we had to flop him. If we didn't flop him there, it was never going to happen again. Asleep. Seafood knows it. Nice. Nice chance here for the R&Bs, but Demise has to look on towards it. The Heartstopper kick is not what he's looking at. It's in high should be. No Sense gets the slam. This might be the elimination. If we can see a jump LMB, oh, he survives. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's spaced out with jump LMB with the full sword. He's got F2 though. How does he want to operate with this? How he's gonna get heals? Okay, review. Okay. We got one heal, one chance, 1-2. Nice teammate, nice support coming out from the Zai. F2 is back up again, finds Predator. 1 HP to me, you gotta do it right now. Drop down R&B right now. Do it. Oh my god, he got it. I can't. My man lived with 1 HP, and we witnessed that from his point of view, and the chaos that ensued. But now it's a little bit of a dire circumstance. Oh, the uppercut. This actually might be death's door. That's crazy. Okay, it's a 1v1. The parry. Plum, we got this. Don't do it. Don't throw it.
Too slow.
Don't throw the 1.0s, man. He was waiting for that. You saw how much he was spacing that? He was ready for it, bro. 100% ready for it. That was a good attempt, though. I'll give everyone that. I'll give every single person that. Moon Turtle. Uh-oh. Yo, someone better pick that up. I'm about to say. We saw the devastation that Jade brought. And we still have to think about this shop. We were looking at that earlier, and then all hell broke loose. Merciless Havoc's going to be picked up here probably in the future. Definitely to see about that martial art wolf from Hook, but that's about it. Dagger gold rarity. I mean, that's Dagger gold rarity. That's fan gold rarity. Fashion Fu. Omen though. Chat. VC comes on Sarah as well, but Sarah's like, I can't hear you, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Oh, here we go. B2 coming through here. Okay, and that's a big hit. That was a shotgun blast from Rustum, right? I'm assuming. He's going for 2.0 horizontals. Okay. Look at that hold check, man. The F4. Oh, wait. Bowtry, hit it, Rustum. Hit those up. King. Clip it. Someone clip it. Yo, my man's Jason Bourne. Put him on the sniper scope right now. Bro, excuse me? He had the invisible target, free range. Had no silhouette to work with. He just knew exactly where that guy was. Man. Gotta look at the scoreboard. Rustum squad, they gotta get the res on Lucio sometime. 12 eliminations up first. Hypercube with low eliminations in second. LAG with low eliminations in third. Hex with 7 eliminations in fourth. PSR with 6 eliminations in 5th, BWG with 5 and 6, ZAB for, or no wait, not ZAB, KAB. Eliminations in 7th. DRK though still, like remember it was only one teammate left alive for DRK. So now it's up to him to come back and get the team back up. And he got the team back up. Spectre, Dooney, they're still waiting to see if they can get Kanji back up as well. Just to make sure they get this whole team back in the swing of things. You know, I say that. I was about to say, like, I say that, but Plum's already on it. 24 players still left alive. I'm telling you guys, my voice after this morning, 8 rounds of casting, shot. Big shot. Nice F1. Nice heal. Bifina? Oh, no. What happened? We're back. Okay. Whoosh. Usa, bro. A little bit of a scary moment there. Next one was like, no, 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 you ain't surviving.
Beauty under
Okay, you're right.
Need help? They found me. Now the fun begins.
Catching that one. I don't know, man. I mean, we still have 2 bodies to get Rummy Inclusion rid of, dude. It's tough. They're doing good. They're 7 eliminations deep. Like, they're not like doing anything bad. They have the gold. If there was Reaver Charms, I'm not even sure the Reaver Charms are still available. We'll have to see. Sachiko, though, taking the fight against Hypercube over by the Spirit Well. We saw that in the background. Syra ultimate's active from Sachiko. Having a chance to see Basiliska with the 1 dazzle afterwards. Careful now. The Merciless Havoc had been purchased. It is in the hands of the Zipping. And Taliska's an active Thailand ultimate. Now, obviously, in the next 2 seconds, Sachiko has one option. F1 in midair. He goes for it. Okay. That was the only option, I guess. We have to take a look at the scene how he spaces out, though. Drop down R&B potential. How much is that going for? Taliska gets his elimination of Versus. Wow, we were really spaced out. Where is our team? Sachiko just got told, get back in here. We're still fighting the good fight. Ravelli gets elimination. Looking at the Soul Bloom. No one's going to be able to pick it up. Sachiko really kind of spelled out. He's trying to deny it. Deny completion. Another 10. Oh, we gotta back off now. 100% back off. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, we're chilling. I mean, he didn't want to risk any sort of range shots. There, some chick down chain there. Deli double grab reveal. These guys are waiting for this one. Look at Creditor right now. In the ravine, they're looking for the reset. They find Revelia. No more V1 active usage for Creditor. Scarosh is good. Goes for it again. For it. F2 coming out from Revelia to back off. Ooh, nice parry. Nice F1 though. Oh my god, double parry from Demise. Man, my man's cooking. Cooking today, bro. No R&Bs. Ain't coming out. Teleporter being made for Lucio. Okay, so the team can probably get out there. Blexen. Potentially. Having a chance. Pull himself together.
Beauty under fire.
I'm not sure if he can actually get out of this one. I mean, the problem is that the Vegine, I don't even know what Vegine is. He's coming in from the zone. Okay, so we're chilling. Spearwell has been claimed over for Hex. Hex actually claiming the Spearwell comes into clutch moments because they were waiting out that entire fight. Draco Storm comes out. Armies are released. Parries are had. In the zone, though, not going to be too much avail. Tempest Kick reveal. All right, listen. I know the Tempest Kick is going to come out here regardless, but still fun to see. Stutters are happening again. Taki has Blistering Edge to his name. He can try to look for the release here. The F2 comes out from Rustum, trying to push them off, and then boom, drops in. I don't think these guys have any special shades to work off of right now. Nothing too crazy, but now that we see Predator going for the Auric Sword, Taki emergency F'd out. And there's elimination. Sachiko gets it with his team. That's the Draco Storm still active. Having to see whether or not Sachiko can come out here on top. And maybe potentially even coming through with his team. With the MVP. I mean, 13 eliminations right now for Risk. And Hex is at 9, but we still have one teammate left for Hypercube, and that's Credog. And then, of course, seeing about whether LAG finally having the game they were looking for, man. I'm talking the game that they were looking for, bro. Then again, Riel fighting for his life as well. Are we heading to an endgame circle? Are we not going to take any fights here? I mean, we could. All right. BWG get all the teammates back up here. I know that we saw Plumeri get deleted, and for Lexin to be here right now with Plumeri is like blessing the skies just because of the Zai and having the Syro to be on insurance. So she needs to get her ultimate somewhere. She needs to start switching shots. Bounce shot? Yeah, I saw it. I saw it bounce. I'm like, well, GG's. Ooh, okay, we're switching over, and I like that. Throw the blue focuses again and again. Nice armor powder pickup. out here.
A kind and devout
Demise. That's the main out. That's the main man of the hour. If he gets eliminated here, it's gonna be a rough outing for PSR not having their Kylan or their Matari, I should say. Lucio forcing out this R&B against Zap Prime, getting the elimination there. Ribby kind of catch this one out. We're looking at this. We're looking at this again. You see what's happening here, though, right? Tactical has this to his hands right now to keep this going. Well, pop is still happening, still tapping. Yeah, he hears a res. I hear the res. Doesn't want to take focus on stuff. He wants to make sure the spirit well is not being denied or claimed. 70% so far for a win. The team, I'm pretty sure that's a risk with it. Teleport taken to the sky. Lucio made it very apparent what ultimately being run or ran. Yo. I wonder how ambitious. I wonder how ambitious that is right now. Ooh. Yeah, that's a full squad. Nice. Oh my god. Ultimate trying to confirm the kill. Not gonna happen. He gets a heal because he hit the target. That's to be one variation of team ult. Yeah, let's need to get it out there. Yo, get the kill, Ben. I was about to say, like, Flamebringer better come out here from the backside. They had to get that elimination. Oh, 2 eliminations. All right, Rip Press. I think Risk actually gets down, taken down. Predator as well is going to be the one main factor with the Liam, and then losing out that is tough. The Gene goes down here for BWG. I think BWG's fully eliminated there. There's in the 7th place. First with the parry, last endgame circle position right now with 11 players left alive. We'll see the F1 come out here. First is actually going to be making chances here for the horizontals, throwing out the releases. For Persis, full fist blades, full notion. Might be going for the smack back. Yeah, there he is. Rivy goes ahead for the V2. Lucio's making sure he can kind of work off of that. Nice double. Ooh, nice double hit. Wait a second. F1 reposition. Oh no, the rock. Look at the parry there. You know what's crazy about this? Is the fact that these guys have been surviving this entire time. First, like LAG, 17 eliminations. If they get 2nd place, that'll be worthwhile. So let's get a 2.5, I believe. So they'll get 19.5. But that's only if Predator doesn't die here first. Free dodge. Love to see it. Oh, Predator ain't gonna die anytime soon. Nice parry. Oh, he has a saturate. That's gonna be their place. That's gonna give him at least 2. And Predator goes down. That's gonna be eliminations. This is gonna be the stat lines. This is what we got showcasing for it. For round 4. You know, my voice is absolutely, and this is the first time it's actually happened, so I have to, and this is because I didn't get enough rest between the two, but it's getting shredded. We're gonna take a little bit of a break vocally for the next round. I hope you guys don't mind, just because even I took a break into the last round, but I'm just feeling very, you know, I don't want the shred itself. We don't want that. But we'll be back here for round 5. Gotta get the hero pick selections ready for round 5 for the teams and the players alike, so that we get this one going and as soon as possible. All right, thank you guys. Be right back and see you in a bit. So after the round 5 selection, the comps are a little bit funky. I'll be honest. One of these comps a little bit funky. You can only expect to see it so many times and, you know, be surprised. But A lot of Zyph and Cyrus. I'll say that for sure. We are going to have this overall score, though, with Hex here at first place, 78.8 after game 4, 48.5 for WKS. And then for Hypercube at 48 in third place. And then Risk was 45.5 in fourth place. PSR 43.1 in fifth. And then DRK 33.5 in sixth. Now, I do want to see the comps in the row because it's going to be a very important section. This is over in the course of this time frame of, you know, I mean, if we run in the hero points, you know, we gotta look at the values. I had to look back on the VOD. I had to look back on the hero point selections and making sure that they line up with the player selections. And that really does make a note, you know, a noted difference when it comes to what the players play and what they don't play. They don't pick the characters they chose in that form. That means that they have pretty much forfeited their points in that round. Pretty much. But shout out to Zay, shout out to Helos, shout out to Sarah, still in here. Talking to Snaky in here, beige moment. Man, what's going on in the chat, bro? Some crazy shenanigans. But I'm gonna take a really, we had a long time in that pick ban phase. I have a little bit of energy, to be honest, but it's also to note that I'm kind of also not wanting to burn my voice out before NA. So we're gonna keep it very low key, very ASMR-ish, no whispers, straight talk. This man just said Gold Strike Fanta. What is this EU humor, bro? Gold Strike Fanta. Gold Strike Fanta. Talk to me, Zay. What are you talking about? You know, James Bond villain for condiments, or for beverages. All right. Oh yeah, spawns. XC. Man, look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Stop this. Parry, nice parry. Nice kick confirmations. Like I said, man, we're chilling out, voice-wise. But we do see a lot of eliminations coming out from these guys. You heard that? Oh man. We got a chance here in seeing Horses S Winery. Fireflies to be picked up here, left and right. BWG getting chased down.
You ready for a show?
Cred dog. Specifically though with Hypercube, specifically No Sense on the Viper Ning. Now I'm curious. Let's just go see. F1v2. Okay, nice.
Do I need it back?
Double army comes out. Armies again. No, doesn't change. Connections right now for Hypercube is massive. 3 eliminations, having a shop nearby to go for that moon main, and the purchase is going to be had. One of them at least. It looks like BWG might have been able to pick up the first one. No, but they aren't on reset value right now. DRK definitely aren't fighting a shipwright expanse. Beautiful dazzle coming out here. It's destructing tacky. Feeling a certain type of way of whether or not Tacky can get this level 2 slash.
You will die on the same.
Oh, the setters. Well, you know what that means, guys. Take a break. Take a seat back. The PowerPoint is beginning.
Have any extra grapple
Yeah, the
hooks?
PowerPoint's beginning. Big time. Hey, you know, Shinobi hitting those shots.
Time to take some lives.
I'm looking at the ultimate. Alright, nice. F2. No flop, but look at that. Shotgun strike in this game with his face. Okay, he came back. Shinoni, throw it. Please. You got this, right? Nice. Nice. Okay, wait. Big upset. Big upset. Big upset. We looking for a parry bait. We should have double tap dodge roll into that soul boom and then it would have been safe. I think PPK finds that though. Baby K. Oh. Nice. Okay, falls on Sumo. Releases it. Don't care. Holds F2. Doesn't get any heal back, unfortunately. He might be dead here. Res is possible. They were waiting for you, man. Yo, wait. DRK, wait. Okay, it's over. Worth the points. That's right. Practice good. You know, it's practice. You know, they emo, they lose points. You know, so it's over. We're looking to get staggered. Ain't gonna happen. But that Wu-Tang's only game 3. Oh my god, he survives. I can't believe it. He gets spotted immediately.
Your souls are
Ooh. Oh yeah, then he can't do anything about this. He has to stay here.
Don't fear. I'll rescue.
Good throw.
Your soul is mine.
Get her before the light.
As much as the Cyro is coming out here, I'm not even sure if Jin can actually do anything about this. Honestly, I don't even think the rest is potentially possible. Yeah, I say potentially. Let's see. So far, though, time skip arc. I think we can potentially get the scrims down to 4 hours. Maybe even 3 hours and 45 minutes average. I think that's going to be the good case.
Now the fun
Like I said, this is a
begins.
great testing grounds for it.
I'll rescue you once
For
I
people who
figure
have done
out
this
how.
for the second or first time, it's also like to note that I gave them a heads up on how to do the process off rip. So that really comes into being very appreciated. You know, makes it easier. That way if they have helpers, they'll have the chance of not having to, not people doing rando stuff. I've seen it. It happened today. I was like, yo, what's going on here? And they're like, oh no, we just want to practice this comp. You know, we know we won't get one. I'm like, okay, all right, fair enough.
Take all you can find.
But I do have to update the scores and then look at the rewards, make sure the teams that had done the due diligence between both the fair play and whatnot to, you know, make sure they can activate it. Oh my goodness. No way. Lucio?
Repairing my armor. Wait a moment.
Lucio, we just got blown up, bro. Yo, wait. Lucio and Rustin also got blown. Wait. Hey, let me look at the position. Predator also gets killed out.
Wait a moment.
Did we die? Oh, we don't even have this. We don't have purchased the DLC yet. I forgot. It's an add-on. What are you guys speaking about in chat? Even Tacky's, even Snaky's like, yo, you can say that? Even Autobot doesn't catch that? I'm like, uh-oh. The language cross. All right, as we're in PowerPoint, I lay back. All right, we're back. Shotgun blast, and there's a pop with the Ascendant. That's Bajin. No, that's Lexin. Bajin actually getting caught out here. One silence. R&B's coming out. I'm not sure if there's anything that's going to be coming out. No worth by value. Obviously, Lexin could decide upon spawning here, but I think that's I don't think it's an option. I don't think we should. Even if we know the Vibe Ultimate's done, we still have tests to worry about. And even if we go and get them low, Vibe Wuchen, the Wuchen port will put them out. That's scary. Nice hits. No fireflies. Okay. We're going to console courtyard for that then. We're going to the cave. Demise the classic parry. Ooh, wow. We anticipated the missile? Okay. Wuchen port's good. Wait, that was our Viper roll, bro. Oh my god. I had to lay my back in my chair for that one. It's over. It's over. I don't want to look anymore. You know, obviously when it comes down to Demise, like, he's got one thing in mind, right? Look at the team out. But when his teammates are using the skills without it being mentioned that he's proccing his Wuchen port, it costs him dearly. It costs them a lot, because that means that if a team decides to push up, they don't have any defensive measure, right? And that's really what we like to provide in case they have to get out. They'll figure it out. The comms, they'll figure it out. Predator, though, getting a double or triple hit off of the F, which is a lot of heals. Should put him in a good spot. F2's the heck out. Might cancel ult. No, it just depletes on its own. I can't do anything about them. So it really is a pain. We are into Realm Yang, though. We had to look at the kill leaderboard. As Hex has 7 eliminations. Hypercube was 6. Taking a spotlight and seeing about who is running into the DRK are in it. Dooney squad is also in there. I'm seeing WKT. Remember, like this is the team comp. They're testing everything that they can. All maps, all Zyphin Cyrus. Nice hits, jump on into the next. Nice hits again. 1-2, Dooney goes down. Spectre gets caught by the uppercut. Not even necessary, but still gonna be given. Kanji is locked and loaded with the Syra ultimate, but it's not gonna be enough with the Zai doing it. Taunting damage. Zai. The sequel. Look at the Roman Yang bonus that they got. Gold halberds, purple nunchucks, slow shot, purple armor, Hex making her way towards the Lake Yellowleaf and going up north towards any potential threat. Risk outside of the victim's haven, actually in the tree line, or even not even to victims. Yeah, they are victim's haven. Still have to keep in mind that Rustum is down. There's Syra, and they have a low health target in the sky. Not in the sky, but in the tree line. I want to say a hypercube actually were able to get the spirit well because this is comp, but 8 eliminations makes me think otherwise. It really does. Nice shotgun. Nice scare rush.
But you got my way. Sorry.
Clotheslining into elimination spread over the shipwreck expanse. That's where DRK are heading into. WKS Bing. I'm not sure if he's spotted right now. It's 13 grapples to Bandit's name. For the team, 5 eliminations. Gold armor, gold weapon given towards the Kylan for the gold nunnies. And then for Jade selections and scene, they got a Soothing Boon, the Tuna, the Vodka's Grip, the Juggernaut on the Taki, aka on the Kylan. So he's kind of have to be the one getting this kill, Loki. If they know they can farm it out, whether or not she has ult or not, it has to be given to them. While they're chasing down, we're switching over to Kanji against Mido. And this is going to be the time frame squad, right? TF. Pushing past, trying to save out, being next to his teammate. The invisible Syra is a menace for the next 12 seconds. But once it ends, I think Kanji can proc ult here. Kanji has F combo breaker. He got ult. He's looking at Dooney, trying to go from sustain. Keeps him going off, but the blow up is too strong. F2s from all ends comes out for where that Zai makes it happen. But I think one thing is for certain. So even with Dooney here, Shinoni is going to be the one contesting it for lifespan. So Bloom picked up. There he is. Spectre goes down though. We only have one player left, and it's a 2v2 actually. Now Dooney was a prime target after that Patari. Takes a full blue vertical. Going for blue focus to take blue, purple if you can. 1.0 greatsword is actually too strong to handle, and that's going to be where we see another blue vertical focus comes out and the greatsword spam. Man, the greatsword spam. Kind of. Nice parry, okay. Ooh. Oh no, Dooney. Oh, wait. Oh my god, wait. Yo, big up. Yo, Dooney, do it right now. Okay. He got it. Oh, he go focus through it. No, Dooney, don't drop this. Dooney, I believe in you. Nope. Nice. Okay, we win. Big ups. Dooney made it. 3 eliminations. Killed the whole team, basically. Now he has to buy his whole team back. There's a shop right there. He can get it. 25,000 Dark Tide coins total. 12,500 each. So that's going to be the case. Hex, though. 7 eliminations. Having around that position and the Viper and Tesla comp, they aren't first. And that is given towards Hypercube with 8. In third place, WKT, Siphon Siren, with the performance is around 11,000 damage. It's a lot. Which is the Zai. And 6 kills onto DRK, 5 eliminations for KAB, and then looking at Dooney getting his 3 eliminations per squad is the only elimination in 5. I'm surprised though. He did get the rest off his teammates, so we're chilling on that. Okay. Ascended. Someone know why Luxon's name's Ascended? What's the case with that? Is your birthday? Good question, Sarah. Is it Zay's birthday? Birthday weekend, Zay. I can only imagine.
A gift from the likes of you. You'll understand if I hesitate to accept it.
What are you saying? Alright, let me take a look and see him because BWG are one elimination right now. They're on reset battle.
Repairing
Gotta kill
my
against
armor.
who?
Wait a moment.
Who they kill? Who they kill? That is a member
lend you my
out
aid in a
of
moment.
WKS. Yeah, WKS got killed out early, man. Really early. Severely early, really. Got that Remy Yang though. Spearwell is a White Tiger's prowess. All the players are making their way towards it. A lot of the Viper with intensity teams are making their way towards it. We got a lot of Zyph and Cyrus, man. They gotta take that Remy Yang. And this is the second round. 29 players still alive in this game. Look at all these players waiting outside, man. They look over to them. Nice up too, okay. There's R&Bs. Holy blender, man. Oh my god. She got out. Can't believe she got out. Spearwell might not even be contested. Like, if it gets contested, it's at the last possible second.
Things are getting spicy.
Wait, hold on. Switch it up. Switch it up. Let me look at Taliska real quick. Let me look at Taliska real fast. It's all pulse work. Did anyone enter Romy? WKS did. Okay, hold on. Not WKS. WKT.
They found me. Now the fun begins.
They're against DRK inside of it. So looking at the cycle, no ultimates from these guys except for Tianhai on the enemy side. Merciless Havoc can connect off a grab, but the combo breaker was good. Tesla, and the Syra ultimate was great. I can't even complain about that Syra ultimate. Nice laying down. Level 2 beam. Taki has his defensive ultimate. Sai has now her ultimate in response. Merciless Havoc is doing crazy work. Sayu is down as a result, man. You know, that Merciless Havoc just goes in for Taki to get those 3 confirmation knockups. Drop down blue focus is not even possible. Now it's only a matter of time. And now we're switching on over. Sachiko fighting out BWG here. Chasing onto the hillside, looking at towards the Syra. Silence is great. LMBs, extensions here for the R&Bs. The flop state is impeccable. Jump LMBs, immaculate. Hex, up to 9 eliminations. Looking at Bajin right now for 10, and the Shy ultimate is still standby for him. Shotgun Blast comes out, F1 comes through. I figured it would be a moment of respite. If another team shows up, there's no other team. And for Vegine, this is only a matter of time. Pistol shots are all going to be needed. They can't stagger him, right? Nice shield throw, but he's still free low in terms of getting caught by those range shots. There's one hit. Looking for the second musket shot. Come on, let's hit it. Squeaky, you got this. Shield blocks are done, and that's the LMB for movie. That's going to be eliminations for WG.
You ready for a show?
Ready for a show. You know, they used that sock sound when it came to the Tesla skin. Shops are going to be purchased out here. What's crazy enough is that Dooney sightlined his team to survive. Right? In that 1v2. Dropped on R&Bs. Syra ultimate hasn't been blocked yet. She dies. White Tiger's prowess as a result. Demise having it. Viper views 1. The Vitario, I think, might end just in time. Oh no, just in time! Wait. This means that she gets full reign of extent, and that's going to be the Wuchen port. Yeah, I was about to say, man, how lucky are they? The mistiming on the Viper by just a hair, by a smidgen. Oh, the blender though. Wow. Crazy. You know, I was hyping them up, but then, man, the blender, bro.
I'm fixing
That
my
hurts.
armor.
3 eliminations right now for PDR. PSR.
There must be some way I can repay you.
Descent, got the halberds. Got Hybrid Q looking at this point. Curious what the build is looking like. Looking at the venom tip with the tuna, and then with the. That was this time. All right, this is this squad. That's this squad.
Journey again. How luxurious.
Wooch import out. Where are we going? Southeast? Is that Squeaky the box that popped it? No, it wasn't even them. Attacker's prowess onto PDR, PSR. Cabloon, that's what I'm thinking of, Rebellion. Happy Combat Lake Yellowleaf. Through PO, no advanced seal just yet, but there is one on the field.
Quite the keen eye, Dark Maiden.
Dark. Wait. Didn't they hit the bell? Who hit the bell? I'm gonna assume that it was that it's team time frame. Pretty sure time frame hit the bell there. There's no way that the other team decided not to take that unless they had no vision. Alright, Squeaky. Let me see those jump. King.
Do I need a bag?
Spotlight right now for 21 players is that there's a lot. I think the remainder of the teams. Viper Wuchen tested team number 1. Viper Wuchen tested team number 2. Viper Wuchen tested team. Nope, this is Con Informer, so that's Con Informer 1. BWT on 3 counts. 4 counts. Xiphon 1 count. And then Xiphon 2 counts. So only 1 Con Informer, 2 Xiphon Cyrus, and 4 Viper Witching testers. Like, I am laying back in my chair. I'm pulling ahead to see if the Con Informer survives, but it is dire straits if DRK can come out. They have the God tier Jade selection right now for Merciless Havoc and the Dragon War for Taki. Juggernaut level 4 for Taki, by the way. They concentrated their kills in the right person, and they earned it. What's crazy is that Taki's going full attack. He doesn't even care about the health. He doesn't care about the indication. He's only got 12 to 6. That's 12 to 12. But with 12% attack base on top of the Juggernaut level 3, which is what, 13%? Like, he's cooking right now.
The shadow will shortly begin to spread.
Alright, V1. The Tai Chi Rift? No, don't do that. Oh, these blades are mad bright. Look at the shop. Moonshot sword's been purchased. Okay, who's got that? We didn't even look at that. Nope. Not them, definitely not them. We don't see. We just saw them and they didn't have it. Yo, imagine Duty Squad has it. I was about to say. That was gonna be a successful moment. Demise has it. Okay, so PDR has it. It's gonna be given to Demise. He has 2 pairs of fly knives though, just in case. What do you think they? I don't know. I feel like the lobby can lobby them. Remember, it's only one. There's only one person that has this Jade right now. And I feel like the lobby can. If he should not reveal it. He can't reveal it. The only time you can really reveal the ace up your sleeve is when you use it to fear factor them, because you have multiple of them, or you have multiple Jades. But he can't do it by himself, because the moment he's oh yeah, I'm the only one with a specialty Jade, right? And it's like, all right, well, they're showcasing it, so we can just go in and then we can focus him out, and then we just import out and then look to chase out the light team, or his whole team's gonna be next to buy.
I've used the armor pop.
We'll have to see. Rustam's hitting those shots off the cannons. I think he's just gonna space away, just making sure that his team can reposition in a better spot. Obviously, Rustam has a Syra ultimate. Oh. So worst case scenario, no, it happens. But we're on chill hours. I'm laying back. No way we hit those. Oh shit, I just realized. By the way, that's not your team, bro. I see another Viper. The competitive scene. MVPL, I mean, we've seen MVPL shenanigans like this. Unfortunately. For competitive play, like, it's just a notion. Moonbane, boom. There it is. I saw it. I saw the Moonbane and I saw him in the center. I was like, he's not getting out of that alive. He's done. Rush get a little burned up from Louis. Kind of nasty work. Triple? No, double testing. Oh my god. Okay, he's got it. Rio goes down. Wu Port is up. That puts him down to the southeast. This is where everybody is. Unfortunate Shark goes down. Predator finds out with the F2 from Atari. That Prime Predator making sure to go for parry potentially. I'm not sure if he's dead. It's going to be all of K and B to go down. And this is going to be 18 players. We still have, I can't believe we still have 6 full squad teams. 4.5 minutes. Spearwell is also at 99% right now, and they're going to rock it up. This is going to be towards Bandit's team. Taliska is going to be looking pretty nifty and spacing out. Doesn't want to take any chances here. Another testing chance this time from Movie. Goblin from Revelia. Double tap dodge to avoid. Gets caught to the Matari. Has another testing chance to go off. The B2 for the Viper though does not have a chance. Oh, the White Tiger's prowess. That was loud. Another spot right now for the players to keep going in. The DRK to get eliminations. It's going to be elimination after elimination. Hold on a second. Another elimination coming out here. Another parry, nicely done. No chances there. Say rest in peace the points, but yeah. Nice F2, nice F1. Everyone comes out. Bandit has to keep notion. That's R&B. The White Tiger's prowess proc. Nicely done. Like I said, the Kylan Former I was talking about, if they get this team out, then they had to do it soon. Got some chance going in. TNI, does he even need to? He's body blocking for the zipping.
Your souls are so fragile.
Comes out. Another White Tiger's browse. It's crazy how much this game is giving me points right now. So many points to be earned in this game. Bandit looks towards it. Look to the F1. Sideline with a fan, making sure you can kind of swap back and forth. Maybe he even switches over to throwing knives in a second. Looking at the gear here, there's nothing really much except for supplies. A tuna in the hands. In that build on the ground.
Your souls are so
Nice TNI grab. Oh, rest. Oh, nope. You still burned the grab. We can get a regrab. Nice. Dragon Warrants and Mercy's having this crazy work right now.
I'm healing myself.
Just wondering what's going to happen for these buckets. Oh, well, Predator gets grabbed. One Siphon. Potentially down in the game. Oh, repossession was not had.
Just a second.
Your souls are so fragile.
Nice pop. Nice silence. No combo breaker. Nice full check. Comes back up, Sumo goes down here. Dropped on R&Bs potentially. Sachiko goes in. Throwing knives or flying knives are going to be the testament of time.
Your souls are
Die.
so fragile.
Nice parry. I got attack kill. I'm like, man, I wonder if we can go back from this. F2 to tap dodge. Nah, it goes into the sky instead. Solven's gonna be big for ultimate cast.
Become one with the
F2 comes into the sky. He's really meter all in. He's all in for the meter up right now. He has no other weapon to depend on. However, he comes out, but I think he's dead, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be between two players. Hold on a second. Still got two players. Risk comes out on top. That's gonna be their first place position. Hex in second place with 16 kills. DRK with third place with 17, and the scoreline comes out here. We got the last round to be coming up. We got to skedaddle and get our teams ready to go because this is going to be the final round. This is going to be the round that sets it up for potential. All right, we're back officially. I had to put the AC on because I had it off earlier because I was like my throat, but now my throat's already charred and it's hot, so we're gonna have to make it comfortable. But we do have this to be round 6, not to round 1. Let's go ahead and fix that right now. In the score line, right? Like, first, I want to look at the characters because this is very important to have, just to make sure for posterity. So we go back. But I'm gonna mute the music real quick. So off of party 1, right, with PSR, and Tianhai. Some teams actually not having burned any of their points in a 6-round phase, which is good. I like that. I like that. It's because, like, you can burn out some points, but sometimes if you're Gucci on not burning points at all, it means you have available opportunities. And that's gonna be the case. But our score, right? Big score value comes in right now for this game where anybody can try to take second place, and that's going to be the case. Hypercube is holding it down. Risk is trying to catch up through, and so is DRK. And then having WKS with 48.5, this is going to be where they have a position of making it past. And I say this potentially because they killed it in the past in the early game. First game, bro, look at this. Like, it was crazy for WKT at least. But now we're going to game 1. Now we're having the motion. Map selection, drop selection, Skygaze Cove. Everyone wants to get the list. I don't blame them. But we do see into the starting area over by the Jedi Outlook. First eliminations from DRK. They're going up against what seems to be Zap Prime, aka K and B Squad. Gotta be careful about those R&Bs. Nice R&Bs again. Step 2 goes around the corner. Could be his chance for an R&B. Nice. R&B to jump LMB swap. Okay, that was beautiful. BWG fighting out their heart's content. Getting off of, if I'm not mistaken, that's the WKS actually get down. No, that's not the WKS, that's Hypercube. Really good opponents to get them out. This is the first hot part. That's the team that is contesting out for first, second, and third. Well, second and third, really, because first is pretty high right now for Hex. Parry? Parries? Not double parry? Nice horizontal releases. Oh, Rustum, nicely done. Oh, goodness gracious, Lord Almighty.
and become strong once more.
Nice R&B coming out here. The V1, man. This is their 3rd time running this comp, I'm pretty sure. And they knew that. They were asking, like, yo, how many points you got? 9 points? Okay, bet. We're using all of them right now. Hex takes their approach, though. 2 eliminations so far for Hex and Siphon Syra. Gonna have to see whether or not Revelli can come out here on top. Drop down the focus, maybe. Oh, stutters. Come on, man. We were going so well without these stutters. Nice whisk throw. Nice elimination. Plum fighting up against Kanji out there towards Sky Hills. Like I said, there's a plethora of players that are in this area. Nice gun shot. We hit those? Yeah, we did. Okay. Monkey see, monkey do. That's what I'm talking about, Sam. Chat's Spank Lord Sam. PPG on top. Crack work.
Stop trading and pick up your weapon.
Nice. Yo, sneak peek. Y'all seen that EX skin for Zai? On mobile? You rephrase that. Mobile skin. We also gotta talk about the new season. This season. We have to talk about the new patch. There's a lot of things in the new patch, man. There's a gulag. There's a gulag is crazy, right? But it's also a chance to see Tumultuous diminishing because he can't throw V3 wisps from other Tumultuous ultimates, which I think is necessary. You know, considering what we see in solos, but also in trios, it kind of makes the notion of the player being V1 more so just because of the duration extensions. So that wasn't even a problem. It's just really hard to see the value of a V3 against anything else for solos. Double F, he kills his ult. Oh, nice. He throws the books, incredible. And T attack is in the background. Nice parry, okay. Nice confirmation.
I've cut off the way out.
Larry. Moonbane gonna be the bane of existence. TNI ultimate, unfortunate. And then switching on to Plum's point of view. We're switching, like, we're going back and forth between everybody. We want to make sure we get every single point of view as much as often as we show all these fights in the early half. 35 players still total live in Imperial Camp. That's where we are right now. Southeast of Imperium as a whole. And then straight east of this Hechin Forum right here. I'm not really seeing if I can do anything about this one. Sorry. Uh-oh. I know you did. Listening edge. On me. Nice. The iframes through. Ooh, he catches a nice whisk. Are we looking for shotgun blast extensions? We got ultimate too. Fudge. He was here to support. He doesn't even need the pop ult. Look at that. It wasn't big, so I'll be honest. The Gene had, like, once he saw the line inside in the background, he was like, I'm gonna go for it. And then team players has to look for a reset there too. V1 or V2 comes out. Focus comes through. The pop happens. Plum PDR. Looking for it. I'm not sure. He can get the flop. No, he does not. He gets caught again though. It might take it down. 1, 2, 3 confirms. And the Wuchen port goes out northwest. Did they see the Heaven's Watch? There it is. Maybe KK gets caught. Seeing how ultimate. Didn't move the opportunity to come out there. Wouldn't have enough. The mitigation. Nice leap. Melee grab is confirmed. Yeah. And then Shinoni gets up. Oh man. What are the finds still available though? We had to burn that right now. To your right. There's a second elimination. PPG still have. I think PPG are down. Oh, they are down. No. No, they're down so far. They're down so far. They're waiting for the second life. Rust here. Oh, nice up too. Okay. Nice. Ooh.
I'm fixing up my arm.
Nice. Nice jump element.
Repairing my arm.
It's a moment to shine, make it happen. Get res, carry the team. Okay, Treasure goes off his armor because it's chasing out with the RMBs, but One hold check and a dream, one clink. Okay, teleporter's ready to go. Connection from Lucio is immense. Vulpine Testis is burned. Teleporter could be taken here to get a reposition in the high ground. Uh oh. Yeah. Wind blast into what? Army? Nice teleporter. Get it back off. Gets gotta grab. Oh, setters. We're back. I like it's funny how we're looking at Creditor's point of view and he's looking back every 4 seconds. It's unfortunate. Let's switch on over then. Our leaderboard. First place.
Up my armor.
12 eliminations before first rolling hangs. I gotta. No, there's no way. That's a lot. A lot of eliminations. DRK, though, will be the only team that I would consider take Romy Yang too. BDR already in theirs. I need to look. I need to see. Yo, are these guys? Are they gonna be able to make it even? I don't know. Where's DRK? They're waiting. They're in the room. Okay, this is gonna be the room that we want to look at. Look at the skin, bro. I didn't even know there's an accessory for roses. Is that part of the skin? It's got part of the skin. She's like $2,000. $2,000 skin is insane sentence to say. But here we go. Sumo. Look at that Jade actually really fast. He's advancing, listen around the sky punch. He put the shot on the attack. Oh, they're gonna fail. Syra ult comes out here and both of them in contention for each other. Zai is going to be holding off for ultimate just now. Atari ultimate comes out. Okay, now this Ikeda ultimate is kind of so cheap, but now I'm thinking about what the team ultimate is going to do. No, Speaky's down. He died. He got blown up. Okay, this actually gives DRK the full benefit. This Romy Yang is theirs. Oh wait, hold on to it. So actually goes pushing off for time. F1 to catch him some extra air time. Look at the musket shots. Sachiko's looking to try to protect his teammate if he can. Nice blistering edge. Don't throw it. He connected it, but he's still getting top of the back end. BWG taking in their fights outside of this Romy Yang position right now. BWG actually losing it out. I think they lost to Hypercube. Yeah, I mean these are hellish teams to go up against. Advanced he'll be picked up by No Sense and as well seeing the slow shot and Samurai Strike will be given. PSR off their Romy Yang victory, picking up gold dual blades and then I believe one of these special DJs. I'm not too sure. Benefit Sand Cablum. Okay, perfect. And then looking back over towards DRK. Flying high school rarities. It's nasty. Ripple Step, Phantom Step picked up as well. I think that was the J that we saw picked up in the Romy Yang because they didn't have that before. They had Alchemy, Sky Punch, a Twin Shot, Advancing, Blistering. That Ripple is new, and that is given to the Zai. So that way Zai can avoid any Viper contestants of anything for the tether. From Viper specifically. Or just break line of sight completely. F, blank Twitch, it's F. F in chat. Ooh, nice F. Okay. Nice chance here, nice chance here. Okay, F2 comes out. V1. Oh, explosive armor. Get the blue armor swap though. The blue champ port work. Yeah, they can get out. Oh, he didn't get the grab he was looking for. I'm gonna be honest, if the team he knew this was gonna be nearby, if that shield wall went down, he would have protected himself from the stagger, from the grapple. He would have been safe. He would have bought himself some time. He would have been kiting to through the Verity retreat over yonder, and then it's only a matter of time before they catch up. But at least buy some time for another team potentially. Another blood explosive. Yeah, this man had 2 explosive armors, bro. Great. Baby KK those down. Shinoni's somewhere in the mix. I'm not sure if she's looking to go for a res later on, but we'll have to see. Since the kill leaders in the lobby, though, are out of time, if they don't get soul blooms, Actually, no. Scratch that. They did get kills. They got 2 kills, and they got rid of the soul blooms for Sachiko as well as Wooey. Squeaky, he still has Ying depletion, which means that he could die in the zone right now, and then they're gonna get the res. But that's only if the shop has it available. Look at these guys. We don't have a bounty target yet. Do you think I see them? Oh, Reaper charms are still available. Oh man, they really know that low rotation for them. I need to see. Hold on. I want to see this fight, but I want to see if these guys spot them out. All right. Regardless, they're gonna have the bush. It's all right. If they went south, they would have saw a low health to mulch, and it would have been over.
Don't let your doctor die.
Nice flop. It's Tianhai at the. I don't know if I like Tianhai the left foot escape.
Your souls are
There's 3 entryways.
fragile.
3 small entryways we can make that people can walk their way through. Ooh, double jumps to 1, 2, 3. That's all. Oh, nice try.
I've cut off your way out.
Yes.
Things are getting spicy.
I think Lumeri almost getting eliminated here. She goes down. Vegeta's the only one left alive. I make a mash dash effort.
I will rescue them.
Oh, wait,
Stay
there's
alive.
res. Give him to Electro. 1, 2. Lethal jab. F1, the shield case. I'm not sure if he's safe. Yeah, no, he got grappled. Get to the wall. Start the scare rush. Quick king. Yo, I'm not sure. The no sense getting kills in the background. Oh, bro. Double flame ringer. That's tough.
Your soul is mine.
Definitely tough seeing double flame bringer in hand, so it's here nice. Because the blow up is like crazy. Oh my god, the blow up is crazy. Look at all these soul wounds, bro. These are also okay. Hold on. Who the griefers? This is huge. The Volpine's essence is burned or the Bowl of Defiance. Either or. No, that was a Volpine's essence pop because that was with weaken heal effectively. Okay. Hypercube going down potentially because of this. Oh, he catches him. He catches him to chase down Islands. Is that the tech right now for Liam for Trios? Oh, yo, can you imagine that's the tech for Liam and Trios? It's finite, but it's possible. Uh oh. Yo, illusion. Chill. Illusion, where are you? Wait, Illusion, you're playing in this, right? You're in these. You just have a different name. Alright. Got 16 players. 8 parties. Hex 16 eliminations. They got their extra elimination, but also Squeaky was able to get rid of the roaming inclusion due to the res. Second roaming is coming up. No sense at 10 eliminations with Hypercube. DRK 10 eliminations in 3rd place. PDR with 7 eliminations in 4th place. CU with 5 eliminations in 5th place, and then with Risk with 6th place, 5 eliminations. Looking at number 6, 5 eliminations in 6. I'm potentially seeing kill number 6 though happening in a moment.
Bloodshed already.
Okay, nice, beautiful connection.
Healing. You're in my claws now. I won't forget this.
Yeah, DRK really killing it out here right now.
Get
11
me some
kills.
spools first.
What are you buying? Oh yeah, I just realized the shop, man. We haven't even looked at the items, bro. Moonshard, I knew it. There's no other one. But Hypercube is having that fight right now.
Don't let the doctor die.
Your leash shall be short.
Tired of living.
Slaps in the jump LMB, dual blades in the R&B. Okay, what is this? What is that, bro? Looking like a Dragon Quest character right now.
The shadow will soon spread.
It's funny looking at the delay and seeing that you guys are like reacting to what we've seen before. Yeah, it was tough. That was tough. Burnout. Burnout Paradise is real. Ooh, okay. Okay, Hypercube are up. Total eliminations. Second place. Roaming 2 showing up here in a second. Actually, no, that is long gone, my friend.
The blade.
One, two, three. Okay. F2 comes out though. She's out. Let's go chases this guy. Okay, who's on that? Yo, what a bait.
Just a second. I'm repairing my armor.
Why is Kiki there? I don't know. Oh man, he's going for the res. Yeah, we're talking about that. Yeah, he's looking to die. Get the res. Achieve resurrection. Without having to die to a player. And losing out on the loot. So the only other Jada I know that's going to be a worthwhile value in the second half shop is going to be either Dragon Light or Aurora Burst. I would say Aurora Burst takes precedence there, and if not, just gold armor. Yeah, 70 seconds to make this one. Inside of Arcadia, though, because there's no more Volpine's Essence available. Wooey Scott got that Moonshard Storm. You know that. Oh, actually, no, they don't. They don't got that. Mercer's Havoc, Octa Slash Blade, that's what he has. Engraving, Overlord, Focus Slide, that's on Sachiko. And Engraving and Juggernaut on Wooey. Then Jabbing, actually on Squeaky. And the Velocity Untold, by the way. Did I mention that? I didn't. But for Squeaky to have that, he has nunchucks for velocity as well with the staff that he's been spamming. 2 purple staffs total in his inventory. But Revelia is being a menace right now. Needs to be. Moonshard Sword is on Revelia though. Dragon Roar. Blue Flying Eyes is all he's got. He's also got his teammate with the Kabloom, so if he gets a flop state, that's going to be an incredible lineup for him to go for another Dragon War. Or for another Moonshard Storm reaction. We're buying it, bro. We're buying it. Gold arm. Okay. Or we're going for the Aurora Burst? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Yeah, Aurora Burst. It's open. Okay, Scare Rush, Focus Slide. I don't want to be looking for this.
Here they come.
Nice opportunity right now. There's the FL to come out. Hoping to see a melee grab. I'm not even sure you can get a melee grab, to be honest. Ooh, Syra, yo, she dodged like twice. I was like, uh-oh, wait a second. He's out. Nice. Squeaky's gonna be testing stuff. No.
I'd cut off your way out.
Oh my god. I didn't believe that man was gonna go Lalo Bombo and say I'm a 1v3 the whole team. Couldn't believe it. Not Squeaky, the other guy. I was seeing it. Yeah, Plum. Yeah, we need to really that pop out here. Demise is secondary together. DRK can shit ton of damage. Right? Oh my god, F2. Blistering, free. Nice connections. Doesn't get the flop as he was hoping. Nice electric. This is a clean sweep. We'll be number one big fan.
And who said you can't buy health?
I think whether or not it's gonna be a chance for regroup. Also, I'm trying to reserve. Sorry, if I'm quiet, it's just because it's a constant. We've been up 24 hours. XDD. Actually up for 24 hours. Even if my hour nap was to be considered, I just call that like an hour nap. That wasn't even. That doesn't even count. Not enough time for the voice to recuperate. That's okay. We got 9 players live. We got 5 teams still going through. 2 solos between Taliska with Hypercube and PPG Shinoni. 2 duos with Hex with 17 kills. It's gonna be Sachiko Mui, and then with WKT, it's gonna be 69. Nice. And see you. Shoot. No Cristiano Ronaldo mention. But this is gonna be the slowest 5 minutes in life. It's worthwhile though. Okay, what are we looking to do here? I was gonna say, I was like, yo, we didn't see any damage, but these guys went crazy aggro. Shinoni in that bush, and no one even thought about hitting the bush. Not even the missed shots connected against that bush, which is crazy.
Our foes are upon us.
Ah, shoot, yeah, this team's gonna push this. They can't.
My armor is damaged.
I need help. Your soul is mine.
Drop down R&B.
Your souls are so fragile.
He wants. Oh, okay. The Siren might be a problem now. Sachiko. He's actually good for this. Because now you can pop Siren ult in 3, 2, 1. Rocket. Throws it out. End the Zai ultimate. Doesn't have to worry about the wrong direction the whole focus is. It's time to look at one target as low. Finds him. Eliminates him. Soul will be given to Louis here in a moment if he can't get back in there. Louis using Fury to kind of push away and be able to get into the zone and get that solo, like mentioned, and he got it. So now the heal comes out to his armor, and the soul altar or the spirit well could be given towards him, but the Zai can just continuously pelt with the F2 alongside Matari just to shut anybody away. And even with focus slider, I know Sachiko's looking to try to like get that. He double rolled.
Your soul is
Ambitious. F1 and to get into high ground. He knows this is a lost cause for the spirit well. Oh, what a bear. Unfortunate.
here. I'll rescue you.
Oh, Overlord, nice.
The shadow will soon spread.
Oof. Yo, we doing the solo thing? Oh, yeah, the cut. Free R&B. Oh my gosh, let's
I'd
be
cut
better.
off your way
Better
out.
pop out. Yeah, what is it? Is that sliding? Fight or flight. Yeah, there's a Mortal Defiance on the ground? No, there's no way. That is a Mortal Defiance. We just left that behind?
The shadow spread.
18 kills. kills. That was crazy work, especially considering they're at 16 and they lost 2 teammates. Hold on, man. Can you look at 47? I don't think so. The lobby will see him, and if he picks up the armor, that purple one comes bright as rain.
Your souls are so fragile.
Last one's on board. Rainbow Storm's so active.
Your soul is mine.
Like I said, this team, WKT, they were testing Desert Comp all 6 rounds. Or maybe like the majority of the rounds, like 5 rounds at least. Nice kill off the sumo that gives Hex second place. No, we're in a 2v2v1.
I'm ready for the hunt.
Hey, wait a second. Sachiko's the main highlight of this hour, though. Look at that hopes and dreams. Look at that. Oh, Draco's for a second. No, not like this. Tari can kill him right now. F2. Yeah, GG's. Still one more person left, though. Oh! Okay. Syro ultimate. Taki did this once before. Can we see him do it again? Nice. Nice. Let's see who gets this guy. He's spacing him out. No way. Oh, he didn't get the dazzle. If we had the dazzle, that would have been it. Oh my, got the clink. Is that sap? Nope. That's fair. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be the last match. That's gonna be 10 kills, first place WKT, and then with DRK in second place with 15 eliminations. Big amount of kills to be built up. But that's gonna be the final round, guys. I do want to appreciate everyone for taking their time here. I do want to appreciate that. The scores that we're going to see on the screen right now, those aren't going to be the final scores. I still need to look back. I need to look at the hero points, making sure that everything's settled in, making sure everyone followed the rules, just the way the reward system doesn't get, botched due to some things. But we're going to start at the bottom. First off, because like I said, everyone who participated today took the engagement of that and made a chance of being able to participate in general. But I want to start off here with Kanji's group. Team time frame. It's going even bigger. Team time frame with Kanji, Spectre, Dooney out here in Valley for 12th place. PPG, Power of Girls, 8.5 win 11th place with Mido and Shinoni. Riel, Zap Prime, Just Sharky, that is Team Kittens and Bunnies, I believe. KAB, 15.5, 10th place. BWG, 9th place with 29 points, with Bajin, Ascended, Slexon, and Plumeria. Having Purses, Baby Rivi, Oni in 8th place with 33 points. That's going to be for Team LAG. Seeing about Sayu with WKT, 7th place, 39 points. And they're running a mono comp, so, seeing the value in the Zyphon side there. WKS in 6th place with 48.5. 5th place, we have PSR or PDR as well with 56.1 with the Rally Demise Plum. And then seeing about Risk, Rustum, Lucio, and Creditor in 4th place with 61.9. I want to shout out to Rustum putting his name Risk because he saw his name being name changed and me calling it out every single time. Bandit, Sumo, XD, and Beach Taki. I'm pretty sure one of these guys is Korean. Shout out to Korean. 70 points. 3rd place. Hypercube, 74 points. 2nd place. We're going to have to triple check on looking at the rewards because now it comes down to a Hex here. 117.3 1st place. Getting onto the scrim, making it happen, and making it in the 1st place there. This is going to be for this week. I've been given authority to hold out Trios events throughout the entirety of the weekends into May of a certain week. I have to double check that. But every weekend, I'm looking to see if we can do pick bands every weekend. If we could do hero points as well in the mix to give people a little bit more chance of getting situated. And if not, just straight pick bands, I'm okay with that as long as the players are okay with that. And majority of the players are, then that's okay with me. But that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be the end of the round. That's going to be the end of the score line. I want to appreciate for everyone taking their time and for being here. We're going to go ahead and call it quits. We're going to go ahead and call it a night. Before, though, we have NA in an hour and a half. So it's not a night. It's a night for EU. It's nighttime for NA now. And we'll still have the run end up. So see you guys in a bit. And we'll just, end that stream. We'll be back later. Peace, peace, peace.